How's it going, Josh? How's it going, Ride Fan? All right. Everyone hearing me okay? Hopefully. Hello? Yeah. Seems to. Cool. All right. Hey, Cups. It's going pretty well. Had some issues with my stream. So, very, very delayed in getting it going. But how's your night going? Awesome. Glad to hear that, Josh. Hell yeah, 5,400 miles. Must be everyone. Stream lag for an hour. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing going on right now, but...
Like you always say, better never than late. Let's get moving. All right, let's turn this bitch around.
Yeah, actually, Cups, that is my wife's voice. I did a whole AI cloning of her voice and modded it into the game. So. How long did it take to get Chelsea's voice in the GPS? Ah! It's almost rear-ended the guy. Actually not too long. Okay. Oh no, my PC overlay isn't working. Hold on. Let me fix that. Oops. All right. Now I think we got it. Let me reboot the bot real quick. And so it'll sync up, and then we should have it. So. Sorry, Chelsea. I did see your message, though. What am I hauling? I don't know yet. I'm actually going to go pick it up right now. So... it's going to be a 5,000-mile trip up to Alaska.
Keep to the right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Can't ever get away from the wife now, even in the...
Continue straight.
Wow. Thank you, Chelsea. Appreciate that. Gonna give me a speeding ticket. Yeah, I very much enjoy my wife's voice, so it's much better than the other options, you know, things like
Keep to the right.
Morgan Freeman and Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff like that, so... Balkan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Rig's doing a little dance for you.
Keep to the right, and then go straight. Continue straight.
Happy trucking, bro. I'm gonna get some work done here. All right, Cups, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Heim stream just ended. Okay. Hey, Goob. Welcome in. I tried to get a voice for my GPS in my truck, and it would not let me. Josh, if you need help with that, just let me know. Fully charged. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Hey, Young. How's it going? How far? Oh my gosh, it's 823 miles. I just ran that red light. You know what? Let's see if we've got a closer... I'm not going to drive 823 miles just to pick up a load. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to... I screwed up. I was... Hey, Cups and Maxu, thank you for the shares. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Young. Where am I from? I am from Phoenix, Arizona. Where are you watching from tonight? All right, so that clearly is not working. So... Now, I don't know. No, I don't want to do the Portland, Oregon, because that is a... Let's go to Wyoming and then see if we can go from there. So...
Like you always say, better never than late.
Hey, Camo Bo, welcome in. Do you download your mods from Steam Workshop or an external website? Royce, so kind of a combination. The ones that I can, I download from Steam just because it's easier to manage, but...
Okay, we'll try a different route.
I do the GMC community mod combos, so... Get a truck, HX55, why?
Turn left.
Why would I do that? Just curious. From Kenya, wow.
Turn left.
Damn, all right. So... Already got into a wreck for tonight. Oh well. I can understand. I have those days too. It's been a super lazy day here. Need to... Nice. Is the command for the motion rig on today? It should be. Because you got the whole rig? Well, I mean, then I would have to leave the house. Then I'd have to worry about maintenance. Then I'd have to be away from my family. It's also dangerous. So, but this doesn't just do trucking. It does car racing, drifting, off-roading, all kinds of things. I'm doing very well, Camo Bo. How about yourself? Eyes on the road? Yeah. Yeah. That's why I play this game a lot, because it's easier to catch up with chat. Do you have BeamNG Drive? I do. I've even got some clips on my profile if you want to check it out. I already got it anyway, so well. Glad to hear that, Camo. Well, thank you, Raymond. Appreciate that. Does it make me dizzy? No, not really. I mean, maybe if I'm, you know, a double, triple shot of Jaeger in or something, it'll it might make me dizzy, but
Keep to the left, and then turn.
but I'm not really prone to motion sickness, so.
Turn left.
But yeah, so it doesn't do just trucking though. It does flying, cars. It'll do space sims. It'll do all kinds of things. Camo, thank you for that sub. I appreciate that. More than you can imagine. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Up ahead. Turn right.
What's my dream truck? GTR Bizzle, thank you for the let him cook. Appreciate it. Probably a W900. It's either that or the just a good old long nose Pete. So, what's the command list? Oh gosh, the command list is long. It's kind of a an Easter egg, so I don't list them over there, so I don't get trolled over there. So, but you could probably take some cues from the ones that people are throwing up on the screen from the other platforms. I have a DOF 3. Oh, nice, GTR Bizzle. Very cool. How do you like that? How long have you had it? Dude, I didn't even see the button cam.
Thanks for the follow.
GTR Bizzle, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Why the hell? Yeah, thanks, Josh. We're just roughing it here. Love it. I've had about 4 months with it. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I was looking at the DOF Reality originally, and yeah, they were pretty good. Adrian Rostas, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Man, the setup's more than crazy. I saved for 60 OF. Nice. Well, I'll tell you what, it going with any kind of motion is huge. So, Holtan, and I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Nasir, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Does it make a lot of noise? Not too much, Adrian. It makes a little bit. I don't know why it has me going this way, but what the hell? What do you do for work as to afford that? Raymond, I was in IT for 25 years, but it's really just a product of hard work. So, I mean, it's a stupid,
Turn left.
extreme example of a motion rig, but I mean, any of that would be attainable with some hard work and doing good things with your money. I wanted this one, but couldn't fit in my garage. Which one, GTR? Like a 60 OF?
Up ahead. Turn right.
Isn't this game for girls? I don't know.
Turn right.
You can ask my wife, Duke. I mean, she plays it with me. Did you say they're coming out with the CPU that uses light speed? No, Josh. Can you shoot me a DM or something? I'd be interested to see that. Thank you for the let him cook. Appreciate it. There, GTR. Yeah, it's the P6 I think I was looking at originally, and it ended up just not really doing what I wanted, but it's an awesome setup for sure. And it's a hell of a lot more compact than this one. That's for sure. Got a little twerk in there.
Continue straight.
Oh. Sorry to hear that, No Jack. How was your run? Did you get? I saw you got your lights working. Sorry, I didn't. Okay, where? All right. Where the hell am I going? This is all confusing me. I appreciate it, Josh. Oh, you changed your truck. Okay. Yeah, some of it just doesn't work. Moofin, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now if I could just find my damn load. Raymond, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Considering where you're supposed to be going to Alaska, I imagine you should be going north. Well, I need a load first, and I'm walking all over the road here, or wandering all over the road. David Elder, thank you very much. I appreciate that, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate that as well. Oh, it was the color of the light. Ah, okay. Interesting. How much a rig like this run me? Everything you see here is about 51 grand. So, well, I just heard Discord go off. Thank you, Josh. I imagine that's you. Appreciate it. I'm gonna get you to 5,000 likes. Damn, dude. Well, thank you. Rip to your finger. Don't get carpal tunnel or anything. Drake, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. There you go, no Jack.
Keep to the right.
You got it.
Turn right.
Make it jiggle on the man that's control. Hit a spin, hit a dip, lost control. Let's go. Lights on, everybody observe. Check out the motion rig twerk.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate that. Moofin, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Turn right.
What game is it, Axel? It is American Truck Simulator. A little chill game tonight. A little break from the drifting and the no hezzy. Absolutely perfect timing. You're so correct. Axel and Bixty Cal and Tyler White. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. Hey, Julie. Or July. Not Julie. I'm sorry. I apparently can't read tonight. Hi, July. Hi. Well, thank you, MRCD. Appreciate that. Now, if I could just find my damn load. But, yeah. It lives rent-free in my head, too. Oh, you have that Peterbilt? Nice.
Keep to the right. And then go straight.
Oh, okay. All right, July. Well, people often mispronounce niche.
Continue straight.
They call it like niche and nisk and niche, and it's all kinds of weird stuff. So I try to get other people's stuff right. So it's black and green. Nice. Okay, that setup is insane. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Tiger. That is kind of what I was going for sure. I look AI on the top. Interesting. Oh, shit. That holy crowd, that actually scared me. Man. I got like a cold sweat going from that. Holy cow. How much was it for the whole setup? The official Cliff Pits. That would be about $51,000. Bro's got the whole shock setup and everything. This is wild. I'm jealous. Well, don't be jealous, but thank you, Chelsea. Appreciate that. It's my wife messing with me with the brakes. Don Perrion, too. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it over there. Welcome. But yeah, they're not shocks. They're actually it's a 6 degree of freedom motion rig, so there's 6 servo actuators, and that's what moves me around. It's in a configuration called a Stewart platform. As you can tell, I'm a nerd. So, cat. Big fat cat. All right, Aiden. What is the alien one? It is abduction. 51. Now, damn, now I feel poor. Oh, I'm sorry, Tiger. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh! Please don't. Wow. Thanks, Chelsea. Car Flick Chris, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. As my wife sends me through and gets me a red light ticket. OMG, you gotta get flight sim for that thing. I do have it, Jimmy. This, I built it specifically for the, well, the lights didn't trigger, sorry. Oh, there they go. I like fishing, thank you for the follow. We've got some overlapping commands, sorry about that. Air or oil? Neither, actually. They're not hydraulic, nor are they pneumatic. And I ran another red light. They are electronic servos. Thank you, Raymond. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. You are the man. Man, I was hoping for a collision clip. Yeah. All right. My crash filters worked. Mob Chris, thank you for that heart me. Appreciate it.
Continue straight.
And Mob Chris, thank you for the follow. I have a 60K car, but 51 just for that is insane. Congrats, man, for real. That's insane. Well, thank you, Tiger. Yeah, it's you know, I've got cars.
Keep to the right.
And they get expensive to fix and
Turn
maintain
right.
and upgrade. And I just decided it was better to have this. So I still have the cars, but is it weird when you're sitting in that trying to play a game? Actually, July, no. It feels very natural. So it I like it. I think it's great. Oh, not external contracts. I don't want external. Hey, Dragon. Welcome in. All right, so we got Oklahoma, Wyoming. So Gillette, Wyoming, or DeRidley. What cars do I have? No, Jack. Try the new cars command. Exclamation cars. It might work. Hopefully it works. How much the setup cost? David, it's right above my head. So is it just like driving on the road in real life? Pretty close to July. I mean, it doesn't do sustained G-forces, so. Yep. The car's working. The Chevy text is off. Sorry about that. So we'll go. Holy crap, that one's 53 grand. Let's do 53 grand. Gullet's cool. I've been there a lot. Nice. I have not, Josh. You're going to take my Viper? Good luck with that. Yes, it's an 08. 08 twin turbo. Brogan 5.3. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. And Dragon, I did see your thing about the Beam server, but I'm not playing Beam right now, but I will certainly test that out. Thank you, No Jack. Appreciate that.
You know it is always best to get on the
Brogan,
road early.
thank you for the follow.
Let's do this.
Appreciate it. Did you have to set it up, or did people come out and do it for that price? No, David. I actually designed and fabricated this from scratch. So nobody set it up for me. It was out in my garage. And I mean, my wife helped, and I almost killed her. The base is like 450 pounds, made out of steel tube. And it was just the two of us, and I just about killed her. Hey, Noah, Grayson Worth, and Aiden. Thank you guys for the follow. Appreciate it. I used to haul pipe from Tacoma, Washington to Boise, Idaho every... Oh, nice. It's all good. I'm playing Arc Raiders now. Set it. Start up when you're ready. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can definitely test it tonight. Hey, Dot, thank you for sharing it. Appreciate it. Oh, shit. I forgot I have a trailer now. I have a trailer now. Okay, so how the hell am I going to get out of here? Tiger and Wade Alexander, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, I think I got to do like maybe a turnaround. Zachary Flat and Josh, thank you guys for the follow. Yeah, we can get it. Welcome back, J-Dude. Nice to see you again. Hello, Left Pant Leg. I do remember you again. You've left your mark on me.
Up ahead, turn left.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Turn left.
Wow, I just almost hit the building there. I'll try to get you to 10,000, but it might take it. Well, Raymond, I appreciate that. That's not necessary, but I mean, I do appreciate it. He drives a Viper. Get a follow. Well, thank you very much, Tiger. Appreciate that. Yeah, that thing is crazy. It's about 902 wheel horsepower.
Continue straight.
It just about wants to kill me. Why is my? I was wondering why my view was all. How much longer are you gonna be playing for, Brentley? Probably maybe at max 2 hours. I got a late start today because OBS and TikTok Live Studio weren't working right. Tornado Wrangler, thank you for the follow. Can I only use each command per live one time? No, Jack. There's a cooldown, and as long as you have your command points, which if I'm not mistaken, I gave you like 1,000 of them, there's just a cooldown. So. But yeah, you can do repeated flashbangs. Please don't. But yeah, you could technically. Thank you, Tropical.
Continue straight.
Appreciate that. That guy better not hit me. He almost did. You have a beautiful night, day. I sadly have to go now, but man, I will definitely come back. Well, thank you, Tiger. I hope you have a wonderful day/night as well. Yeah, that's a pileup. Yeah, no kidding. That'd be a bad day for everyone trying to drive through here. I'm just curious, but like you can't drive actual semi trucks. I can. Shayon, I have my CDL. Why would you assume that I can't drive a real truck? Alexander, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What if I crash? I have crash filters pretty dialed in at this point, so it would be bad if I didn't have. I mean, really bad. This thing is stupidly powerful. See, no feet. The gas works. How do you get command points? Raymond, so Dev and J-Love, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. So the command points, the way they work, every minute you get a half a point. So you can collect them every 2 minutes, you get a point, which you can then redeem. Oh crap. To do stuff like that. And then sharing it will also get you a point. And then, and this Nori and Tadu and 3 more. Thank you guys for the follows. And then the coins will also, or diamonds will get you points. But I did make it to where you can get points without it, so I don't make it a paywall or anything. Just hang out, chat, and share. Just driving like day and night and just sleep in the truck too, that would be cool. Yeah. You know, if I didn't have a family, Shay, I definitely would go out on the road and do OTR stuff. But in my case, I don't really want to leave my family, and I don't have to work, so it's kind of one of those things where this is kind of the next best thing. But this actually helped me practice for my CDL exam, which was kind of cool. Thank you, Stade. I appreciate that. I'm kind of biased, but I think it's a pretty sweet setup as well. And Kai Bibby and Wyatt Wagers, thank you guys for the follows. Awesome. I appreciate that. This load is heavy. I barely stopped there. When am I playing Forza? Jadu's maybe tomorrow. Hey, Two Rotted. Welcome in, guy. I haven't seen... Man, I was going to ask about you the other day because you haven't been streaming for a while. But welcome in. How much you... glad you like your family. We like you back. Wow. Thank you, Chelsea. You're pretty cool. Big Bell and MV Son, thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. How much you think you got in that? In the shut up? Kaiden, I think you're probably asking how much I have. It's in the little banner right above my screen. But yeah, we'll be on Forza Jadu's reasonably soon. Especially with the recent announcement of 6. I definitely want to get on there.
To the right.
But I had some viewers ask about ATS, so doing ATS.
Turn right.
10K, and how do you use command points? Okay, so Raymond, it's just you can do exclamation and then the command. So there's things like work, which is actually twerk, but for some reason TikTok likes to censor it. There's dance, there's flashbang, there's BSOD, there's jump scare. Marcus has got it down. Marcus is a veteran of the channel. Welcome, Marcus. Appreciate you coming. Yes, we will be the first one to get it. Yeah, for sure. If you have me out tomorrow about Forza, I might be on at that time. Okay. Will Walt, thank you for the twerk. I appreciate that. Later, J-Dudes. Have a good night. Doxy and Vux, thank you guys, or thank you for the follows. Thank you guys. My mind is kind of went there, sorry. Yeah, hoy hoy, it should just be jump scare. I don't think it recognizes the capitals, so just all lowercase. I know your rig had to cost over 20K. Jay, it was about $51,000 for everything that you see here. And Will Walt, yep. But it's also in the little banner right above my head, which, yeah, it's still running, so. Arnaldo Jr., thank you for the sub over there on the red platform. Crystal, thank you for the follow over on that platform. See, we got double T over here, and then we've got purple and red over here, so. What happens if I tip over? Mitchell, so the rig will pretty much just lean. But, and there's the dance for Arnaldo Jr. Thank you again for that sub. But yeah, I mean, it'll lean. And I've got my crash filters pretty dialed in. And they're a little higher than they were before just because I was recently sick, and this gave me a headache pretty bad. 79 LM and hoy hoy. Thank you guys for the follows. So yeah, but there's a crash filter. So there's clips of me though on that profile over there. If you want to take a look, I've got ones of me sending my truck into orbit, all kinds of things. TP the Great, thank you for the follow. Let's see, you could actually buy yourself a semi-truck for 50K. You are correct, Rafa. I could, but there's really no reason to. So, holy crap. Mitchell, Will Walt, Squirt Gun, and D74. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. You guys are absolutely killing it tonight with the follows. Appreciate it. I wish I had that set up, but that's amazing. Well, thank you, Will. It is a hell of a lot of fun, not gonna lie. Surely that's shaking too much? No, not really. Somperson, so hey, the Zane Prosser, thank you for the follow. Somperson, so what I would do was when I was in my CDL school, I'd get out. I was in a Freightliner Cascadia, and I'd kind of take a mental note of how the rig felt, and then I would come home and mess around with the tunings. 414 highly boosted. Thank you for the follow over on Purple. So yeah, and I tried to get it pretty close. And yeah, I'm on a 5 DOF and love ATS. Very cool. Is it the 4-poster style with the surge and sway, or traction loss, or E-Racing Labs, or DIY, or SFX 100? I'll try 15K. I mean, 15K you could get a 6 DOF rig for sure. It wouldn't perform like this one, but yeah. Why is it moving? Blocker. It is a 6 degree of freedom motion rig based on a Stewart platform design. It takes the telemetry data from the game and goes through my computer to my controller, and then sends it out to my servos and moves the rig around. So I'd rather have the simulator, no liability. Exactly, and that's just it. I don't need to go out on the road, so why would I? So, do you do anything other than sim driving? Yes, Zane. I built this for flight, car racing, drifting, rock crawling, space sims, roller coaster sims, boat sims, train sims, pretty much you name it. The only thing it doesn't do is motorcycle sims. That's just because it would be kind of stupid. I mean, it would work though, but how much was your set at Mitchell? Right above my head. Where can I also get it? Mitchell, I designed it. Chelbis and 239 Andrew, thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. I designed and built this from scratch, so it's not one that you can buy. Hey, Big Scooby. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Okay, well there was a crash. Oops. Yeah, the Thanos controller is absolutely awesome. So I've got several of them. Why am I stuck? Hello? Why am I stuck? All right, hold on. Oh, did my I have a 2 DOF reality trash as well. Okay. Have you done hydro boats? Yeah, I have the game. I have not actually tried it yet though, admittedly. So, but yeah, I use SimHub, so. Okay, something's wrong here. Ah, there we go. Something in the game was... Nope. There we go. Thank you, Smurf. Appreciate that. Can I buy one off you if I pay? Mitchell, you know, the only stipulation on that is you would have to be in Arizona and you'd have to be able to transport it because this thing weighs over 1,000 pounds. And I do not have... that clearly doesn't work, Chelsea. Sorry. I'll do it for you. But yeah, so I've owned a business for the last 15 years and I just sold it and I'm kind of not really looking forward to another one. But if you join my Discord, I've got a link in my profile. You are welcome to you know what? We're just gonna run the red light. I'd be happy to help out. We can do, you know, work on rig designs and all kinds of stuff. So Silent, you have the craziest setup on TikTok. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for that share, Silent. It's very kind of you. Dane, what do you do outside of content creation? Really not a whole lot, Dane. I sold my business about 1.5 years ago, and I did some heavy equipment operating and did some work like that, but ended up getting injured, and I decided not to go back to work. So I'm a drummer for a local band. We just had a gig last night. I do stuff like that, so I'm fading. If I go quiet, I fell asleep. Okay, Chelsea, I love you lots. Sorry I was so late tonight. I was having sound issues again. So, hey, Tom, welcome in. That's some crazy gaming chair right there. Thank you very much. Apparently I can't talk tonight. So. Hey, it's Aaron. Thank you for sharing it. I appreciate it. But yeah, crazy was kind of my goal, for sure. So, because I wanted it to be able to do flight sims and space sims and car sims, so I needed it to not only have crazy motion, which it'll move over 2 feet in each direction on the lateral movements, and then plus minus 30 degrees on the rotational axes. It also does 500 millimeters a second. So it's quick enough that it will, it can hurt. It can basically hop me out of the seat. So 15,000 likes. Thank you very much, Raymond. I appreciate that. Well, 16,000. What's the name of the rig? Simply City. It's just one I designed and built. So it's a niche rig, I guess you could call it. Goofy Boy 12. Thank you for the follow. Hello, this is so cool. How much did it cost? Tennyson. So everything you see here is about 51 grand, but that was that includes the streaming. If you take the streaming setup out of it, you're talking about maybe 30 grand. Thank you for the twerk there, Raymond. Hey, Elias, how's it going? How much did I spend on the chair? Clapped out. About 51 grand, but it's also in my Jaden King. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, it's in the little banner over my head there. How am I on gas? I'm pretty low, actually. Well, I'm glad you like it, Raymond. But yeah, Tennyson, so 30 grand without the streaming setup. Elias and Kirsten, thank you both for the follows. I appreciate it. Just the motion platform, nothing else, like no wheel or pedals or screens or electronics. Well, the electronics for the motion, that was 11,000. So, but there's, 5,000 watt audio system. I've got dual 18-inch subwoofers. Brian Valdez, thank you for the follow. 1,000 watts to each of the subwoofers, 1,000 watts to my butt kicker down below me here. We got the RGB. Please pull into vehicle inspection. Okay. Got 2 Raymonds on here. Yeah, the other Raymond. Sorry, Raymond Sharples. Holy crap!
We'll try a different route.
This load is heavy. It is heavy. I only have 43 bucks. Not sure what to tell you. Tommy England, thank you for the share. I appreciate it. Yeah, 43 bucks won't get you too far in the realm of motion. Oh shit! I forgot to hit the activate button. Oh well, I'll get. Hey, Potsog, welcome in. Ram, Chevy, Ford, or SMT else? What's your best in opinion? Mine's a Ram 3500. Deuce, thank you for the share. I'm a Chevy guy. Like my factory 5 GTM, it's it's all Chevy powered. I've also got a Chevy Colorado. But yeah, and then my truck. I've got the Chevy Colorado, and then I've got a Tesla Cyber Beast. So. What time is it in the U.S.? In Finland, it is 7:30 a.m. Potsog, it is about 10:30 p.m. here in Arizona, in the U.S. Posted the rig in the motion channel for you to check out. Oh, cool. Thank you very much, 414. I will definitely check that out. I always like to see other people in with their motion rigs. You always have to get kind of creative, you know, for getting what you want. So, how much do you have in the complete setup? Deuce, it's right over my head, but it's 51 grand for everything. Femboy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Y'all hit with snow? Tio? No. We are in Arizona. We don't get hit with snow, except maybe once in like 50 years. There'll be snow in Phoenix. And it certainly doesn't stick. We'll have hail every now and then. You know, I need gas. There's no gas around now, so. Man, motion rig for the ATS, or for ATS, this is the first I've seen. There's quite a few people out there that stream with ATS, but I'm glad you're in my stream. But yeah, it works for ATS and iRacing and Assetto Corsa and Forza and Microsoft Flight Sim and gosh, War Thunder, Hydro Sim, gosh, I mean tons and tons and tons of games. So I want this for flight sims and game. Yeah, Deuce, thank you for the follow. Yeah, for flight sims, it's really cool. On my on the red platform, you know, the YT. I've got a clip of my son flying in a Cessna on Microsoft Flight Sim. Kind of shows off the long sweeping movements and everything. I'm gonna get you to 25,000. Well, 25,000K is 25 million, Raymond. I think you mean 25K. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Right. You are kind of crazy. Hopefully you're using an auto clicker. Because otherwise you are going to get carpal tunnel. Hey, there's gas over here. Angel 13, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome.
Okay, let's try a different route. Continue straight. Okay, we'll try a different route. All right, let's turn this bitch around.
Let's turn this bitch around. Are you excited for the new Forza to come out? It looks so cool. Kirsten, yes, I'm very excited actually. Very, very excited. And I'm going the wrong way, but you know what? You only live once. Yeah, that I was very, very excited seeing that trailer yesterday. It was definitely a goosebump kind of scenario. Let's see. We need to stop and fill it. Did that not trigger, Raymond? Ready for the snowstorm? Aiden, I'm pretty sure there's no snowstorm coming to Phoenix. But I know some people that are affected by it, and it's kind of crazy from what I understand. So, me too, can't come fast enough. Exactly. I'm, now would be okay. I would definitely be playing that tonight if it were out. I wonder if the helicopters in Arma would work on the sim. Josh, no. Arma does not put out telemetry data, unfortunately. So, yeah, so someone over in the purple platform is getting snow in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So, Yeah, I can tell. This is why this damn thing is... I get getting paid so much. This load of logs is heavy. I can feel it. And yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Portland, Oregon. Nice, Kirsten. I actually lived in Oregon for 17 years. Up until
Okay,
2001.
try a different route.
I was
Turn
in
left.
electronic engineering. Oh. Uh-oh. I think the PC just froze. So I have no mouse. I have no keyboard. Yep, we are locked up. So give me a second. We will reboot. That blows. Chuck was talking about getting a squad together. Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, I'd play with you guys, Josh. That'd certainly be fun. But yeah, I wouldn't. What causes that, Trev? I think this is the second time it's happened in about 4 months. So I don't really know. But it does happen. So that's cool. Small world. I've lived all over. I was born and I will always end up coming back. Nice, Kirsten. Yeah, I graduated from Canby High School. I lived in Salem, Canby, Oregon City, Hillsboro, Wilsonville. Lived there for a while. So I was all over the place. No, Trev, it's not going to be anything slowly going out. Just I've got a lot of stuff running on here, and sometimes computers just lock up. So, have you done any of the Louisiana DLC? Joshua, I was just down in Louisiana, as a matter of fact. That's where we picked up the load. So yeah. All right, so we've got video sources, which is good. We've got the overlays, which is good. We've got the resize raccoon, which is good. Let's unpark the rig. BMAC, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I have a Quest 3 and an Xbox One controller. I'd say it's on par to your setup. Yeah, actually, Sebs, you'd probably be ahead of me. A little envious, not gonna lie, but let's see. We need Moza Pit House. It shouldn't be. It's a very rare occurrence. To real part of the game. Yeah, it is part of the. What did you do for a living to afford the setup? I just worked hard. That AK. So. What are my PC specs? Deuce. This my gaming PC is a 9950 X3D with 64 gigs of DDR5. I know, I'm rich. And 5090 video card, 1650 watt power supply, two 4 terabyte drives, one Gen 5, one Gen 4. Noah Grab, thank you for the follow. The streaming PC is an i9 14900K with 128 gigs of RAM, dual 4090 GPUs, and the same twin 4 terabyte drives with the same power supply. Yeah, it's a reasonably high-end setup. Everyone in the basement has at least a an i9 14th gen, 64 gigs or 128 gigs of RAM, and 4090s. So my wife's got a rig behind. I'm also building a second motion rig for her and the boys. And then my youngest son is directly behind me, and then my oldest son is off behind me to my left. So yeah, we've got a small fortune in GPUs in the house, for sure. All right.
You know it is always best to get on the road early. Let's do this.
And we're back going. Are you playing right now too? What do you mean? Actually, the electric bill for this, Deuce, is not too bad. I mean, the servos all together max out at 4,500 watts, and I don't even drive them to a fraction of what they could, because it's way too violent. So it's way turned down. But to cool off this area, that's why I put the split AC unit back behind here. It's solar powered. So, and I think I'm coming up on a megawatt hour of free air conditioning, which is not bad. So, but the house in general, I'm about $1,400 a month in the summer for the electric bill, and then in the winter, it's about $450. But we have 3 EVs. I've got the Cybertruck, my wife's got a Model Y Performance, and my son's got a Model 3 Standard. So that adds about $250 to $300. Dylan is Sigma 2. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right. Do I still have my gas? I do not. Wow, I lost the whole thing. Oh, my Jake isn't on. It needs to be on. Holy crap.
Try a different route.
Low Familia, thank you for that heart me. I appreciate it.
Continue straight.
And thank you for that follow. I appreciate it.
Try a different route.
Thank you very much.
Let's turn this bitch around.
I very much enjoy this
Try a
setup.
different route.
It is a lot of fun. Oh, I ran over the curb.
Let's turn this bitch around.
That's my wife's voice in the GPS that, Hey, thank you for that Go Popular. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. Does your rig react when you crash? Sebs, yes, it does. I have crash filters because otherwise it would hurt me. This thing is way more powerful than I need it to be. So, but yeah, it shakes around, but not to a crazy degree. I do have clips of me up on my profile if you want to check them out. That's why I had to switch out things like my microphone, because I had a Shure SM7 up here, and I was showing somebody hitting a wall in ATS, and the microphone came, smacked me in the mouth, and bloodied my lip. So, which GTA is this? This is GTA 7, Mike. I've got connections. I only have an Xbox One, and I have the worst set, but I'm insane at Fortnite. Nice, Raymond. I suck at Fortnite, just for the record. So, but you're only 13? Not bad for 13. I was in my 40s when I got my Xbox One, so think of it from that perspective. All right, just gonna let me out. Cool, works for me. I see my future and it's bright. That's how you should always see it, because nobody is in charge of your future except you.
Turn right.
You are not a product of your environment,
Turn right.
nor are you a product of someone else's doings. I had a very meager upbringing. I stopped, damn it. Very, very meager upbringing. To the point I used to have to butcher my own food. So it was, so life has changed a lot, definitely for sure. But you play a Tunsi MP. Never heard of that, but I'm assuming you're talking about multiplayer, but I've not heard about that, so, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I just want to say, hey, I got the Moza R5. Nice, puppy cat. Your name does look familiar. I apologize if I don't specifically remember, but congratulations on the R5. How are you liking it? You got it set up? When I turned 14, I got a job kind of set up for me. Wow. Damn, Raymond. There you go. And see, that's, you know, people ask me for advice all the time, and what I tell them is good work ethic. That will get you places, 100%. And you start that at 14, and I guarantee you, you will have a bright future. So, you play ATS multiplayer. I do. This is not multiplayer. I'm not in a convoy or anything, but I have done convoys. Droid, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Do some rally races, crash physics maxed. Sebs, that would hurt. I've done rally racing. I'm not great at it, mind you, but yeah, the crash physics turned all the way up. I mean, the game's already turned all the way up, so Colton and Christian, thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. If the rig was turned up all the way, yeah, it would throw me out of the seat. So. Cool. Love the setup. Thank you, Droid. I appreciate that. It looks cool, and I think it performs pretty cool too. So, but thank you.
Turn right.
It's okay, LL. I just wanted to thank you for the wreck.
Okay. Try a different route.
Okay. Almost missed my exit there. And I'm loving it so far. Very cool. Well, yeah, they, you know, you've now begun your journey into an ecosystem where you can upgrade, and you can make your way to pedals and shifters and different wheels. I just got my CS Pro the other day. Love that wheel. It's pretty cool with the little dash. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I ordered it anyways just to try it, and I actually like it a lot. So, but yeah, being able to do a truck wheel or an a Formula wheel, or just a standard, 12, 13-inch wheel, it's pretty nice. Not trying to get personal, but how much does a sim roughly cost? Colton, it's right in my head going over my head here, but it's about 51 grand. And the only reason I know that number is that's the number one question I get on stream. For sure. Yep, Michael knows. Welcome in, Michael. Yeah, sorry about that, Michael. Yep, he did the what's the price. Okay. So much that I even made it on the overlay. I actually wrote the chat program that allows you guys to send commands to the rig and stuff. So by the time I turned 16, I could get my dream truck if I save half my paycheck every week. Dad's Monster and Aaron Stevens or Steffens. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. That's a good way of looking at it. But remember, and I've got cars. Holy crap. Thank you for the flashbang. Man, that's bright. I've had cars. I've still got the twin turbo Viper, and I've got the twin turbo Factory 5 GTM, and I got my Cybertruck and stuff. But I've had an R35 GTR, BMW M6, Corvette Z06. Cars are just cars, so don't waste too much. Thank you for the gas. This is floored all the way, so. But yeah, don't waste too much money on cars. I did that, and I regret it for sure. So, do you have to refill the hydrologic fluid often? Kaysen, they are not hydraulic. Wow, thank you. Appreciate that. They're electronic servo actuators. They're not hydraulic. KD86, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I bought the clutch pedal and signal shifters with the H. Oh, damn, puppy. All right, so you're serious in this. Nice. Well, congrats. That HGP shifter is pretty nice. Doran, thank you for sharing it. I appreciate it. Why am I went in the wrong gear there? Yeah, BMac, if you try doing the exclamation cars, and you can see pictures of the cars. Damn it, Michael. Come on. Thank you, Deuce, for the flashbang. Thank you, Michael, for the brakes. Oh, it didn't trigger. Okay, hold on. Let me restart the bot here. Love when you go live. Well, thank you very much. I love when you guys are in here hanging out with me. Yeah, Tanner, we're waiting for the bot to start up. It's almost there. All right, you can try again, Tanner. If I buy a gaming setup, will that be worth it? Which one, Adrian? Are you talking like this one? Because this one's not for sale. This is a one-off. I designed and built this one from scratch, so it's not something that you can buy. But if you get a motion rig, I think it's worth it, but it all depends on the perspective of your income and your ability to not have it affect your life whatsoever if you drop that money. Hey, an Outback. You always have to look at it from that perspective. Just make sure that it doesn't put you out. So it's not like, oh, I have to not eat lunch for 6 months. You know, if you have to do that, then don't get stuff like this. So, oh, look-alike? Yeah, Adrian, I mean, I love it. I've been doing the motion rigs for 8 years now, and I built 3 of them. I will build a 4th. TV Galito, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hopefully I pronounced that somewhat right. But yeah, I mean, motion is so much fun. It is absolutely so much fun. So you're basically Iron Man with a gaming habit instead of super suit? Yeah, pretty much. Mari and Cole, thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. Rick's doing a little dance for you. Did the cars not work again? That's weird. Drew Martinez, thank you for the share. I appreciate it. I'm not sure why the cars command isn't working now. Adrian, thank you very much for the follow. How much is it to make? Adrian, just the motion platform was $11,000. But everything you see here, the gaming PC, the setup, the lights, the audio system, the streaming PC, the cameras, the mics, and everything, it's 51 grand. I think it would be nice to put an air ride seat in that setup. Kaysen, I did. Drew Martinez and IDK, what to do? Thank you for the follows. Hey, Arthur. I did actually have an air ride seat out of a Cascadia on one of my other motion rigs when I was learning to get my CDL. So it was actually kind of cool. But this is definitely not an air ride. So what spec R35? It was just the premium, but full bolt-ons, about 750 horse. Had a fuel system in it that was destined for 2,500 horsepower, which was my goal. But my dad got sick and I decided to sell it. I traded it in for a Honda Civic, and then I was able to use all the money that I was going for the the car to my dad for his treatments. Unfortunately, he succumbed to his cancer, but worth it in my opinion. I miss the car, but I miss my dad more. So, yeah, the PCs, yeah, I mean, I've got about $11,000 alone in video cards. So, yeah, they're definitely powerhouse PCs for sure. You still drive truck in real life? I do not, Kaysen. Thank you for the break. Come on. I'm trying to power through it here. Hey, TV Galito, thank you for the heartbeat. Appreciate it. I drove trucks for a very short period of time before I decided to stop working. So I still do have my CDL. It's good for another year, but I'm not going to renew when I need to go get my medical card renewed. So, yeah, sorry, Josh. I'm going to tell you what. Let me remap that key. Thank you for the twerk. Appreciate it. Let me remap that key so the horn works. Oh crap! Scared the hell out of me, Deathmaster. Thank you very much. And Reese, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so it is set to H. So yeah, I'm not sure why that's not. Let's do the air horn maybe to H. Should do it. Amazing setup. Thank you, TV. Appreciate it. Honda Civic for the win. Yeah, Kirsten, it got me from point A to point B for sure. And then when my dad passed, I inherited the Viper and a Corvette. So then I gave my mom the Civic. She still drives it to this day. And then I still have the Viper, and I've got a Factory 5 GTM. I got a Tesla Cybertruck and a Chevy Colorado. So you are still here, Deathmaster, for sure. So if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work now? Kaysen, I don't work right now. Right. Gerardo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't currently work anymore. I sold my business to my business partner about a year and a half ago. And I now live off my investments. My investments pay my bills. This is American Truck Simulator, yes.
Continue straight.
How do we find a list of commands? I don't have one up on there, Deuce. Thank you for the gas. Appreciate it. They're kind of Easter eggs, but there's dance. There's work, W-E-R-K. It should be twerk, but double T does not allow that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure exactly why, but so we made an alias for it. There's abduction. That's an alien abduction. There's flashbang, jump scare, BSOD, there's self-destruct, there's red alert, there's police, roll, wobble, wag. Justin, thank you for the dance, appreciate it. Gosh, there's lots and lots and lots and lots of commands. How do you afford all this and not in debt? Colin, I still have a mortgage, but my mortgage APR is 2%. So that money makes me more in my investments than it would but if I paid off my mortgage. So everything else, I'm debt free. I paid off all my cars, trucks, the RV, or the travel trailer. Thank you for the blue screen. I was just kind of hoping I wasn't going to hit something there. Do you have to be a member or something? No, Kaysen. Basically, you get, for every 2 minutes of watch time, you get a credit. If you share, you get a credit. And also the donations, gifts and stuff, which is completely not necessary. But that will also get you a 1-to-1. Or no, a 10-to-1 for that. So just because we did do a 1-to-1, but people came in and they were just dropping 1 diamond gifts, and then they were spamming commands and kind of making it no fun for everybody. Big Shad, thank you for the follow. Lenny Thomas, thank you for the love you. Kirsten, thank you for the heartbeat. Appreciate it. BMAC, I think it's Cars. C-A-R-S. And I don't know, man. Tell you what, let me find out why that is not working. Give me a second here. I'm just taking out some signs here. Don't mind me. All right, give me a second here. It's going pretty well, Danny. How are you doing? I'm gonna go see if I can fix the cars command. So I'll be back. All right. So hopefully, yeah, give it a second. Gotta wait for the whole thing to. So I think the cars command, I think I mixed it up with the cats command. There's also a cats, so exclamation cats. Oh, we're getting abducted. There's my little alien guy. He should pop up on your screen after he leaves. And then he should pop up right here. And I'm getting abducted. Okay. Should just need to, after the abduction here, I'll reset the bot and we'll go. I would do anything for a PC. I have American Truck Sim on my laptop, but I can't play it. Oh, because of storage. Yeah, it's a bummer case. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, we're gonna restart the bot. Give me a second here. Yeah, I thought that was kind of fun. Well, thank you, BMAC. Yeah, I wrote the entire chatbot for this, all the rig commands and all that stuff, all the overlays, and I am very much a nerd, for sure. Colin Evans, thank you for sharing it. I appreciate it. Damn. All the lights go like 100% brightness when that happens. It's wild. Want to adopt a nephew? I'll love to learn your ways. Nice, BMAC, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, my life, I will never have a nephew. So, bummer. Max Fox, thank you for sharing it. There's the little flicker for you. What am I driving tonight? I am in the W900 from Ironworks Modding, and we're hauling a load of logs to Wyoming from Louisiana. Genuine question, why do the sim instead of doing it for real? Tomas, that's a... Hey, Max Fox, thank you for the follow. Got tongue-tied there. Okay, so I do have my CDL in real life. Thank you for the twerk juice. But after I sold my business, my investments pay my bills. And if I were to buy a real truck, I would have to leave my family. There's the maintenance, there's the danger. But this not only does truck sims, it does racing, drifting, boating, spaceships, flight sims, train sims. I mean, it does basically everything. So, but tonight we're just playing American Truck Sim. So, but it's immensely fun, and it's way cheaper than my real race cars. It would be way cheaper than a real W900, and I can do it anytime I want, and if I get bored, I can take off. So it'd be a shame if you ordered a whole new setup and it mysteriously got delivered to my house. Deuce. Thank you for the shares. Appreciate it. No, I wouldn't make that assumption, Colin. It's just it's a legitimate question because $51,000 is a lot of money, without a doubt. But I've had thousands, and I'm not exaggerating. I have thousands of hours in this motion rig, or at least.
Continue straight.
What the hell is this dude breaking? Thousands of hours in this thing, and so if you spread it out, it's actually not a bad deal. So this motion rig, this version of it though, was finished in August, so I don't have thousands in this one, but previous ones, and thank you, Colin, appreciate that. And no, it's all good, Tomas. It's is it Tomas or Thomas? I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, it's a legitimate question. I get it asked all the time, and it's I mean it's a fair question for sure.
Keep to the right.
Miles pronounced kilometers. Thank you very much. Thank you for the flashbang as well.
Turn right.
I'm turning right. Okay. I almost missed my exit there.
Right.
Wyoming's where you live. Nice. I need to go right. I was in Wyoming once. I rode my Harley. Oh gosh. Thank you for that flashbang. Appreciate it. I was on my Harley riding up to Sturgis for the big bike rally, and rode through Wyoming for a short while. Made it to the Wyoming State Mental Hospital, the gas station right outside of it. So, Obscene and Tomas, thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. What's the setup? What do you mean NHW? Like everything? I mean, it's a long list, but are you asking for something specific, or how are you doing, man? I'm doing very well. How are you doing? Thank you again for the flashbang. You like off-road any? Yeah, BMAC. Off-road in this is a blast. I've got some hours in like BeamNG Drive doing off-road, rock crawling and stuff like that. Levi and Miles pronounced kilometers. Thank you so much for. I just got another. This load is. I keep forgetting how heavy it is. I can't stop. But thank you guys for the follows. You ever been to Sundance? I have not. I bet crawling in it is a blast. It is. Actually, I think in my startup screen, my mic doesn't work in the startup screen, but nope, I don't have the video clips there. Yep, I do not have the clips in on there, so I think I do have some up on the red platform though. How do I get the blue screen? BSOD. I just keep thinking about doing some crawling. Yeah, How much does setup cost? Tearjoy or T-Joy right above my head there. It's 51 grand. You a trucker in real life? Obscene. I do have Collins. Thank you for the Colin Evans. Sorry. Thank you for the follow. I do have my CDL in real life, but I don't utilize it anymore. I used it for about a week total, and then I decided to not work anymore. But yeah, you don't have to spam questions, T-Joy. Sometimes it just takes me a while to get to them. So. It's BSOD. And the case in the one you're thinking of is broken. 806 Texas and T-Joy. Thank you guys for the shares. I appreciate it. Yeah, broken will break the screen. BSOD stands for blue screen of death. There it is right there. And hopefully I'm not hitting anything. I hit the... I felt the wall. I tapped it. I love tapped it. No, it's all good, Colin. I wrote the program, so I fully know what I'm getting into. There's probably 30 commands that I've put into the whole thing. We don't have music yet, Deuce, because I'm working out the multi-track systems. I'm fairly new at streaming, so I'm slowly working at this stuff, just so that I don't get copyright strikes and whatnot. Thank you again, Colin Evans, for the share. So yeah, I'll be working on the multi-track so I can do the background music and song requests and whatnot, but I just need to make sure I'm not doing that over to the Red platform, because I just got to the point where I can do monetizing over there, and I don't need, hey, we're getting abducted, BMAC. That guy is so cute.
Continue straight.
OMG, yes, you are correct. They do not, but that's why I just need to work out the multi, because I'm streaming vertical and horizontal. Fresh Style, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And I'm using a mix of Live Studio for TikTok and OBS for the Purple and Red platforms. So they all use. I'm working with. I've got the Elgato Wave Link beta, so I can do my mixes and stuff. But yeah, I'm just working on that. It does, Colin. I love the Jake break in this thing. It's very cool. What's the motion system called? Zachary, it is a 6 Degree of Freedom Stewart platform motion simulator. Uh-oh. 806 Texas, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. What's the point of the game? Lucas, Jack David, thank you for the heart me. And 806 Texas, thank you for the follow. The point is just making deliveries, really. I don't know. I have no idea what that guy was doing. Right in front of a cop, no less. Hi, how are you doing today? Jack David, I'm doing very well. How are you doing? Action Jackson, I'm also doing very well. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, okay. Nice. I see you on both sides here. Do you like pull into places and stuff? Yeah, Lucas. Jaden Bailey 71. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we. It depends on the delivery. Sometimes you just pull in, but other times you pull into. You have to back it into docks and do all that stuff. So that's how I got into the game, because I was practicing for my CDL and I was doing it in VR. And hey, see, the cars works now. Nice. I was using this in VR to practice doing my maneuvers and backing the trailer. So, how much does the setup cost? Because I love this. Colin, it's right above my head, but it's 51 grand. I'm doing good, just cold. I'm sorry to hear that. I know a lot of people are getting hit by storms right now. I'm in Arizona though, and I'm not gonna lie, it's like 70 degrees here. It's wild. Can't find any mods where I can get a catwalk or any customization. Chatting and driving, man. It's gonna kill, and blue screening. Okay. Thank you, Max Fox. Appreciate that. So, are you a truck driver in real life? Does it ever get repetitive? I am not, Lucas. I do have my CDL, but I didn't really use it. The game can get repetitive, but I mix it up. I play, the other night I was playing BeamNG Drive. Night before that, we were doing No Hezi with Assetto Corsa. Before that, we were doing drifting in Assetto Corsa. Before that, we were doing Forza Horizon 5. So, I mean, just mix it up. So, damn it. Any other hobbies besides Sims? Yeah, BMAC, I am a drummer. We just had a gig last night, as a matter of fact, at a local hotel.
Continue
Always
straight.
been into music since I was 9. I don't know if I tapped that guy or not. Computers, other games. I have Sab Trader and Lucas Ramirez. Thank you guys for the follow. I have CNC equipment. I also have numerous 3D printers. I like creating things and designing things, and I think I did hit this person. Yep, I did tap him. And I'm about ready to push him out of the way if he doesn't move. Your setup is good. Armstrong's setup is killer. Yeah, Armstrong's setup is amazing. I watch his streams a lot. I would do something like that. That's more of a like a dedicated setup. Except I also do flight sims and farming sims and you know, racing, iRacing, Assetto Corsa, all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Colin Evans, for the share. So having that thank you, Colin. Having that set up would kind of limit me and kind of take away from the immersion. So basically I kind of keep it generic so I can do all the multiple types of driving and simulating and flying and all that stuff. So do you have a stream schedule or just whenever you have time? Kirsten, currently right now it's whenever I have time because I write all the interface and all that stuff for this. Big Banks Gaming and Colin, thank you again for the shares. I would imagine Colin's doing that so he can flashbang me again would be my guess. But I'm trying to get a normal stream schedule, Kirsten. I do know that's kind of the key to lots of followers and all that. Isaac and Chandler, thank you for the shares. It's just that like tonight I ran into audio issues and sometimes when I'm working on, I'm just hoping okay, good. Some days I'm working on the programming like 15 hours a day.
Continue straight.
So I'm getting all the lights working and everything working, the overlays working, and so I will go to a normal stream schedule, and hopefully it will be soon. DWAP4, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But getting stuff like you guys, I wanted to get you guys the commands, and TikTok is a little weird about. Hey, welcome back, Tennyson. They're a little weird about interfacing with chat, and I got soft banned or shadow banned for a couple weeks, and my viewership went down to 0. Previous, I was sitting at about 240 viewers, And you can even see now we got 16, 17. I'm super glad you guys are here. But they're not pushing out my stream as much, and I'm trying to figure out why and working on all that stuff. So, how did you pay for this? I just worked hard, Colin. I've been in IT for 25 years. I co-owned a business for 15 of those 25 years. Thank you, Max Fox, for the flashbang. Man, bright. And after 15 years, we hit about $100 million in sales. CS Jack. I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name because I'll butcher it. And Alex F. Thank you guys for the follows. Once we hit $100 million in sales, my business partner had talked to me about selling the business. Once we started getting offers, thank you for the share, Jack. Appreciate it. He decided that he didn't want to sell yet. He wanted to grow the business. I'm running off the road. Oh, there we go. Right into a sign. So he bought my 50% share from me, and I sold it to him. And now I live off my investments.
Continue
A2 Ziggy Monkey Man. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Well, thank you to your brother, Colin. I appreciate the follow from your brother as well. Oh, game was glitching there. A2 Ziggy Monkey Man. Thank you for the 3 roses. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I do, Jack.
Continue straight.
But it's not without a lot of hard work. So, thank you for the rose again, A2. Appreciate that. What are the commands? There's a lot of them. There's work, W-E-R-K, for making the rig twerk. There's abduction, roll, wobble, wag, roll, pitch, yaw, sway, surge, bounce, dance. I don't know where I'm going. There we go. Thank you, Max Fox. Gosh, there's so many. There's the roll. Appreciate that. That one kind of gets me a little, not sick, but kind of messes with my inner ear a little bit, so. Appreciate that, A2. Of course, I love setup, dude. I wish to make my own similar to this, but it's so expensive. Thank you for the dance, Jack. It can be, but this is an extreme example. What I like to tell people is average, so you can pay more and you can pay less. About $1,000 per degree of freedom. I've seen 6 degree of freedom setups for $2,000 to $2,500. I've seen them, I've got 11,000 into my platform, 51,000 into the entire thing. I hope I'm going somewhere. Zombie Leaf, thank you very much for the blue screen. E-Racing Labs has a really cool 3DOF you can get into for about $2,500. I've got one actually right behind me. Building it for the wife and kids to play with me. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate that. How do you do commands on YouTube and twice or TikTok? Oh, Twitch or TikTok? Tennyson, it's just exclamation point and then the command. So if you wanted to twerk, just do twerk, dance. There's abduction. There's broken for breaking the screen. There's self-destruct. Compliments of Upward Dragon, another streamer. There's a twerk. WAG should work. It's only WAG, not WAGG. And self-destruct has to be one word. The commands all have to be one word, except if you do exclamation lights and then a color, it'll set the lights to that color. Or if you do exclamation scene, thank you for the dance, Kirsten, appreciate it. We're doing twerking and dancing all at once from Tennyson Webb. So yeah, you could do like lights and then space blue, and it'll set the lights to blue, or... Yeah, Max Fox, it looks like somebody mixed WAG with dance for you. Oh no, it was because of Nate the follow. It's doing a dance because of that. There's... Sometimes we get a lot of viewers. We have 30 people over there. Appreciate you guys. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop here because this legitimately shuts me down. So... No, it's all good, Nate. Music Life 3, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Tennyson, it's BSOD for Blue Screen of Death. No spaces. There you go. Maybe? There we go. We also have Jump Scare, Flashbang, Wow is one of them. That is so bright. So there's WoW, there's that's my cat. There's Cats Command, CATS for cats. Thank you, Colin, again for the share. Appreciate it. JL Supplies, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that.
Straight. Keep to the
No.
right, and then
It's a
turn right.
Just need to.
Turn right.
You shouldn't have to put a space after it. Chemo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh gosh. Now everyone's playing with the commands. We got twerking and blue screens and dancing and all kinds of stuff. Hello, Wicked Six Slow. Oh, I hit the wall. All right, have a great night, dude. Expect me. All right, Jack, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a good night yourself. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, there is a global cooldown, so holy crap, we're up to 55 viewers now. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. All right, brother, I'm gonna go to bed. All right, Colin, thank you for the chaos. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Sleep well. Deuce, thank you for sharing it. Crash isn't one of them. If you're talking about crashing the computer, that is self-destruct. Or BSOD. Wicked 6 slows, or 6 point slow. I'm assuming you're talking like a 6 liter. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, you shouldn't need a... Not sure why Jump Scare is not working. Colin and CS, thank you for the shares.
Keep to the left.
Nope, not self-destructive. It's self-destruct. SELFDESTRUCT. Egan Martinez, Duncan Pearson, and Sypho FX. Thank you guys for the follows. Whew, you guys are killing it tonight. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm actually kind of thank you for the flashbang, dog. Appreciate it. I'm actually kind of happy I was able to get you guys over on TikTok the commands. That took me a while. Uh-oh. I'm gonna pull over so we're not just because we go black screen like completely. You liking that, Deuce? All I ask is don't do it over and over and over and over again because it ruins the experience for everybody else. So, that's all I ask. So, yep. No, and that's kind of why I did it, Deuce, because it. I think you guys being able to control, you know, it's one thing controlling the game, but actually controlling the thing I'm sitting in. I thought that was a nice twist that nobody else has. So, are the commands not hard on the system? They aren't hard. No, it's basically I send WebSocket commands to the motion system. And it just overrides the commands. It puts it into a manual mode. So it doing it is just no different than me bouncing right now in the semi. So it's the coolest live I've seen on TikTok so far. Well, thank you, Wicked. That's an extremely kind compliment. Thank you for the BSOD. Okay, we almost crashed. Uh-oh, what did I miss? I think it was Jan Dog for the follow. We got some overlapping stuff here. Thank you for the dance, appreciate it. Well, I'm glad you came across it too, Deuce. Yeah, it's, what's the game called? Tennyson, it is American Truck Simulator. Kay, thank you for the rose, appreciate it. King Will and Kay, thank you for the follows. Yeah, we just, you know, the biggest thing is sometimes people like to watch, you know, the gameplay, so that's why we have the cooldown. We just don't want to keep doing flashbangs and all that, like, constantly. Kay, thank you for the goat, appreciate it. Just because, you know, we don't want to ruin it for everybody that just wants to watch the gameplay, but it is definitely there for you guys to play with. So, oops. How much was the whole setup? Briscoe. Oops, I just hit the car. It's right above my head. I just told my wife, don't look at the savings account for in a couple weeks. Yeah, Deuce. That could get dangerous. Thankfully, my wife is very supportive of my crazy ways. So, love the setup. Thank you, River. Appreciate that. FBI Jordan and Carter. Thank you guys for the follows. Oh, you've heard of the game Tennyson Web? Yeah, it's a surprisingly fun game. It's very chill. It's a laid back, you know, we've still got 430 miles left, you know, allows me to interact with chat, bounce around. Yep, Briscoe. Thank you, Josh. Oh, what do we got here? Holy crap, River, Jasper, and Aaron Yeager. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate that. Oh. Thank you, Max. Ah. It is very busy, Josh. It is very awesome. Very, very thankful. See, we've got 6 on that platform, 9 on the red, and 53 on the double T. Deuce, it's lights red. So LIGHTS and then red. La Neil and CP Car Spotter, thank you for the follows. And thank you for the flashbang. Like I said, I don't think there should be a space between the exclamation and lights. Kirsten, thank you for the share. Ejector seat, yeah. Not a thing. It could bump me out of the seat. Like when I was first building the motion rigs, I didn't really understand the crash filters and all that stuff. Yeah, there you go. Wicked got it.
Keep to the left.
It literally hopped me out of the seat like probably 4 or 5 inches, and it put some fear in me for sure. I'm gonna go for a minute. All right, Tennyson. How much was that rig? Thank you, Carter. Everything you see here, including the PCs, the streaming PCs, the cameras, the lights, everything was 51 grand. Without the streaming setup, it's about 30 grand. If you're talking just the motion platform, so no PC, no wheels or shifters or pedals or screens or cameras or anything, it's about 11,000 for that. Holy cow. I feel like I'm a turkey. That is bright. That is so bright. It is a blast, for sure. I've been building them for about 8 years, and this is the 3rd one I've built so far. Smoofer, welcome back, buddy. It is so much fun. It transforms gaming. Mr. JWB5, thank you for the follow over there on the purple platform. You're already back, Tennyson? That wasn't very long. Lights off. Deuce, I don't have that, but I will put that in just for you, Deuce. ESP Music, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I will absolutely put that in there. And Intense Shepherd and Lucas Winters, thank you for the follow and the share. You're up too late. Yeah, Diesel. But it's all for good fun. So, thank you, Lucas, for the share. Leo, thank you for the shares, like over and over and over again. Smoofer, I think it's brakes. I can fix that, put an alias in there for brake. Yeah, Leo. Holy crap, lots of shares. I'm back, you should try Beam. Tennyson, I was doing Beam yesterday. Diesel, PJR, and Alex, thank you guys for the follows, appreciate it. Crash is not one of the commands, Diesel. If you're talking about the blue screen, it's BSOD. The only thing I ask is do not spam it, because that takes away from the fun of others. So, all in moderation. Kentucky Girl, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Rick's doing a little dance for you. Weird, I'm not sure why the brakes command isn't working, Smoofer. I will... Holy cow, Leo. You're going a little crazy with those shares, but... I mean, that's kind of in effect blocking my vision, but... And Jacob G, thank you for the share. I will look into what's why the brakes and gas are not working. Oh, the gas worked. Yeah. So the gas worked, the brake did not. I will find out why, though. So, holy cow. Super bright. Thank you, Max. But yeah, Tennyson, we were doing BeamNG. I was doing career mode last time. But yeah, it... Thank you, Max. But BeamNG is a very, very fun game. I was actually even playing it today off stream, just because it's fun. Yeah, see, I don't have my foot on the gas, so that is definitely working, Diesel. And you see, Diesel, just for you, it took me so damn long to figure out how to get your chat to work. But thankfully it is working and your commands are working. So that was specifically for you. I guess somewhere along the way I got the notice about the thing and I didn't see it. So, well, I'm glad I came across your live. I put my notifications on. Thank you very much, Kirsten. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good night. Sleep well. Hope to see you again. Nick, thank you for the share. Thank you for the twerk, Smoofer. You know what? It's funny, Smoofer. Before, twerk wouldn't work, so we put in the alias of work. But I'm glad to see twerk is actually working now. So, insane setup, boss man. Thank you very much, Nick. Appreciate that. What's the caution sign on the wall? That is an authentic caution radiation area sign that I can't tell you where I got it from. Big Chong Ass. Thank you for the follow. Big Chong Ass. Love it. Let's see. It did take me a week, Diesel, but it took me a solid probably 6 or 7 hours to get an alternate, oh, we're getting abducted. Get an alternative going, so. What's your PC again? I was trying to tell my buddy, BMac. The gaming PC is a 9950 X3D, 64 gigs of DDR5, and a 5090. And actually, you know what? Try specs. The exclamation specs. It might work over there. Boss Hog, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Over on the purple platform. Welcome. Gas works. It's kind of like a short-term. So no, specs does not work. Okay. So yeah, but please pull in. Okay, so now I got another one. We will pull in for this one. So yeah, 9950 X3D, 64 gigs of DDR5, 5090 GPU.
Try a different route.
The streaming PC is an i9 14900K, 128 gigs of DDR5, and dual 4090s. Almost ran that guy over. Just F170. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, 128 gigs of RAM and dual 4090s over in that machine. And then they each have identical power supplies, 1650 watt power supplies, and dual Jupiter coated. Thank you for the follow or share. Dual 4 terabyte drives, one Gen 5, one Gen 4. That setup costs $51K, yes. Rear ending at a way station wouldn't be, yeah, Deuce, that, but I keep forgetting how heavy these logs are, and it is hard to stop, for sure. So, misshift.
Keep to the left.
Yep. I do play Assetto Corsa No Hesi. I even have an hour's worth of my play up on my profile. If you want to check it out. But yeah, we'll be doing No Hesi again probably next couple nights. What shifter do you use? Deuce, I have dual AB9s. Jared Williams, thank you for the follow. Dual AB9s, so I can do left-handed shifting if I'm in a right-hand drive car, and right-handed shifting if I'm in a left-hand drive car. But also these are force feedback joysticks, so I can turn them into H-pattern shifters as well as use them for flight. And I also have the flight throttle if I want to put that on for like Microsoft Flight Sim. So I kind of made it, you know, universal across all platforms. But yeah, it's dual AB9s for the shifters. Chad, make sure to hit him with the gas next time he pulls in somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, Diesel just got me with it. 5N Ferguson, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Over on Double T, how's that the face cam working for you guys? Is it? I know it moves a little bit. It's one of those pan tilt zoom. Espinoza and Grant Reiner, thank you guys for the follows. I replaced the Logitech Brio camera that I had because it kept going upside down for some reason. Base cam solid. Very cool, Smoofer. Glad to hear it. Lilith, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Welcome. Do I get dizzy? No, not really. Thank you for the dance, Max. I'm not really prone to motion sickness. Every now and then it kind of gets me a little woozy. Like if I'm looking at chat and like the rig's dancing around it, sometimes gets me a little weird, but not too bad. How much did the gaming setup cost? Ninja Thieves, it's right above my head. Thank you for the blue screen. Oh. Nope, we're going off-road. Oh, sorry. I crashed. Yep. Yeah, Deuce. I often stream with 37s Plays. He's another YouTube streamer. He does a lot of farming sim with his dad, but he does he does the recorded videos with his dad and also live streams. But sometimes he has some of us join him, and I'm often in an excavator. We're swaying. Oh. Yeah, just a chill person. Just don't spam the BSODs because it kind of takes away from everybody's viewing enjoyment. But you are welcome to try the different commands out. That's for sure. You ever tried farming sim in it? Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Grant. We've done farm sim with Terrafarm, and I often am in the I'm often in the excavator because I have a mini excavator in real life as well. Dr. Big Papa TV and Nathan, thank you guys for the shares. Appreciate it. And I actually tried. I did join the local union for heavy equipment operating, but that was very short-lived just because I got an injury. So now I'm left to do it in my mini excavator and in game. So, Oh shit, we almost rolled. Oh shit. All right. Thank you, Ivo, for the follow. Appreciate it. Holy crap. It looks so fun to do. It is very fun to do. Off cal. And thank you for the Rose King. Appreciate that. I would just love to drive a virtual semi. It is a lot of fun. Ninja Thieves and Off Cal Drone Shows production. That's supposed to say production, but production. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. It is very lethal, yes. Thank you for the You're Awesome Smoofer. Appreciate that. We also, in addition to the cats command, we did add cars as well, because people ask about my cars. So we added the cars command. Hey, Roscoe, welcome in. Good to see you again, buddy. How you doing? Dr. Big Papa TTV, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. You should open up an adult playground business like this in a storefront. Thank you for the flashbang, Max. That would be interesting. You know, it would have to be heavily advertised, though. B1 Glukash and I am Beans NL. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. Just because a lot of people don't even know that this stuff exists. So.
Keep to the left, and then turn
Wait,
left.
well, all those is your cars? Yes, Max. All those are my current cars.
Turn left.
Colin Evans and I am Beans. Thank you guys for the shares. Appreciate it. I can't see the. I think it's red. What's the name of the game, Espinoza? It is American Truck Simulator. ATS for short. I love those cats, man. Those cats are great. Forza Horizon 6 is coming out, Diesel, and I'm super excited about it. Thank you, Deuce. All right, why are we dancing? That's for Christian and question mark. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. I may have to steal your Viper. Well, good luck is all I have to say on that one. I have a lot of cameras, and I have about 41 guns in my safe right now. So, lots of ammo. I think that the setup is actually simulating the bumps. It is. Absolutely it is. Oh, I guess I could go now, couldn't I? It's just not accentuated a lot in American Truck Sim. But yeah, it absolutely is. I can show you guys. I'll go off-road here. I don't know if it's really gonna... Yeah, so... But then Smoofer's doing a twerk, so it overrides. But yeah. What do you do or did for work then? Grant, I was in IT for 25 years. I was a co-owner of a business for 15 of those 25 years. And I sold my 50% share to my business partner once we hit $100 million in sales. And now I live off my investments. My timing was great. Oh, no, it's all good. But yeah, it's like kind of show here. So it moves a lot. Just, you know, driving a semi around, it's not like crazy movement, but oh shit. I almost ran off the bridge. Ow, shoot, I hit the bridge anyways. You definitely succeeded in life. I'm just not talking. Any advice for someone that's very soon turning adult? Max, so the number one thing I would offer for advice to anybody, and it actually doesn't matter what age you are, work ethic. It doesn't matter if you are cleaning toilets, if you're washing dishes. Thank you, River, for the share. If you are writing code or anything else, if you hate your job, still do it to the best of your ability, because somebody will notice. Your boss might not, but somebody else might. And that's, you know, I'm not a college graduate. I'm a college dropout. I do not recommend people drop out of college, but just to give you an idea, it's harder for me to get noticed by people. And when I don't have a college degree, it was harder for me to get acknowledged. But my work ethic got me noticed, got me positions, and then I worked my way up from low-end IT all the way to director of IT in one of the companies before I went into business for myself. And that was all just purely for hard work. And I busted my butt every day I was at work. I didn't waste time. I realized that money doesn't grow on trees. I respected... Okay. Thank you, Smoofer. But yeah, it's all about work ethic. You know, my dad, the Viper that I have, I inherited that from my dad when he passed. He stocked shelves at a grocery store. That's what he retired doing. And he retired with a C7Z06, brand new off the lot, and a 2008 Viper that he bought. It had like 8,000 miles on it when he bought it. And he was stocking shelves. That's all he did. But he worked his ass off, and it showed. So, how did you get that interior look like that with the steering wheel? What do you mean? Ty, without the steering wheel? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. It is a console command. I forget what it is off the top of my head. But yeah, you can hit the console, and I can't, if I do that, it takes my steering away. But there's a console command to remove the steering wheel. So, advice for someone getting into software engineering: deranged. Make sure you don't let AI do all of your coding. Use it as a tool. Don't let it do your work for you, but use it to learn.
Continue straight.
Because you can have it explain everything. You can give it a whole bunch of code and say, what does this do? and it will tell you what things do. It can be an incredible tool. I learned without AI, but I was replaced by AI. So, is that alarm thing called self-destruction, whatever it's called, commands? It should, yeah, Diesel, it's self-destruct. Wow, you had that one completely under control. Let's see. Sick, thanks. Absolutely, Ty. Yeah, it's like our Danny Boy, thank you for the share. I forget what the hell it is. I have so many games. Madara, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. What time is it? All right, so guys, this is... Oh, I just ran a red light. Oh, well. Boom is not a command. Self-destruct is, though. We're going to just pull in the median here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Deranged, thank you for the follow. The lights should have gone out, but deranged follow is the celebration, and celebrations take precedence. So. But yeah, it still did everything else. The only thing I ask is don't spam those commands, because it takes away from the viewing pleasure of everybody else. They are there for you guys to play around with, but kind of mix them up.
Continue straight.
Like repeated flashbangs over and over and over and over again. You know, it's just one of those things where people are like, yeah, I'll leave now. How much did this cost? PBR Cowboys, right over my head, but it's 51 grand. Bro, you took a lot of time setting this up. Insane respect. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Just a chill person, and Ron, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome. Hey, Neutron. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? And Diesel, it's self-destruct, not destruction. Just self-destruct. $51K, yes, Madara. 51,000. Glad to hear that, Neutron. Deuce, it's broken. I don't know if break works, but broken is the command to break the screen.
Russian platform self-destruction sequence initiated. 5, 4.
Alright, so I'm just going to go slow here. We got to turn to the right. Hey, my side lights didn't turn off. When you're going like 12 miles an hour, it's not too bad. Do you live off grid? Neutron, I don't. I am putting in a solar system, though, that will more than pay for my entire years of consumption. But I will remain grid tied. So I'll be heading out. Good night, everybody. All right, Max, thank you for the fun. Thank you for the chaos. Have a good night. Sleep well. Yo, crazy setup. Thank you very much, US. Smoofer, you always give me gas when I'm sitting here. Well, you give me gas. Oh, there is a fart command, too. I forgot about that. Rampage, thank you for the follow. But yeah, there is a fart command. That was a request by somebody. I sleep soon, like 2:20 a.m. Yeah, it's midnight here, so that's why we're... what's the system called you're sitting in? Ron, it is a 6 degree of freedom motion platform. And yeah, Deuce... It should trigger the rig to do like an old man fart, but it's overlapping with other people's commands, so. But yeah, Ron, it is a 6 degree of freedom motion simulator. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Well, it kind of did it. There's others. Thank you for the Heartbeat Neutron Star and the follow, and my name's Matt Long. Thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, there will be overlap. That's just that. Tay cut that. Thank you for sharing it. Appreciate it. Joey Zeiker, thank you for the follow. Hey, Yoso, welcome in. It's going all right. I was struggling with some sound issues earlier, but we got back on stream. We're just actually wrapping up for tonight. I've got 2 miles left, so depending on how many people bombard me with brake commands and Deuce, yep, Deuce, you're right on par with that, sitting there giving me gas at lights. How are you doing, Oso? How was your stream today? You go for so damn long, Oso. That's wild. Oscar and Tay Cut That. Thank you guys for the shares. I can't see the light. Okay, it's red still. Setup is sick. Thank you, Tay. Appreciate that. Someday I will start playing this again. Yeah, Neutron, it's... Man, I don't play it every day, but, you know, Oso actually over on the Purple platform, he is on it every day, hours and hours and hours. It is such a, just a chill game. It's kind of nice to kick it on every now and then. It also allows me to interact with chat a lot, which, you know, is a good thing, so. I wish I had, so cool. Thank you very much, appreciate that. I followed you a long time ago, but I unfollowed and I followed you again and you followed me. I mean, unfollow and follow. I mean, I appreciate you hanging out in the lives regardless. I got sick of the crashing. Like the game crashing or crashing your truck? Oscar, Tay Cut That, and Aldad. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. Just doing a little dance for you. Oso, I think Chelsea fell asleep. That's why I'm wrapping up. We're just finishing out this load, and then I'm going to go join her. So, why are you not floating them gears? Siba, so the Oscar, thank you for the heartbeat. You can't really float gears in this. Well, you can. Thank you, Full Send Sim, for the police. But the force feedback shifter does not block me from getting into the gear, so I have to match that RPM perfectly. Otherwise, it just sits there and grinds. So,
continue straight.
Oh shoot, I'm going straight. I'm not turning. Stop. How long did it take you to acquire this setup, Ron? It took me, when I designed it in Fusion 360, it took me a few months because I couldn't land on a design I liked. But once I decided on the design, I went and bought all the raw metal, and it took me about three weeks to set up initially, to weld it all together and do all that. And then I took it down for an additional 2 weeks after I had some time in it, and I painted it, did all the finish on it, machined a wheel platform for it. That allows me to do the different seating positions, but custom tailored to me. And it took me a while because I was trying to figure that design out. But it was down for another 2 weeks at that point. So about 5 weeks total was the... You have hydraulics on it? No, they're not hydraulics, Mark. They are electronic servo actuators. People often, thank you for the dance, appreciate it, often mistake it for hydraulics, but no, they're electric servos. Do I have flight controls too? Neutron, I do. The shifter, Drowsy, thank you for the follow over on the Purple platform. Chelsea's been out since like 10:30. Yeah, she has. So Holdenish is my oldest son. Just FYI. Mark Johnson, thank you for the heartbeat. But yeah, these are actually force feedback joysticks. So I can do hands on stick and stick, but I also have you can probably see it over on the cabinet over there. I've got the throttle as well, so I can do hands-on throttle and stick, so I can do like Microsoft Flight Sim and DCS and War Thunder. So I can do Jesse Banker, thank you for the follow. Trying to catch up with everything, sorry about if I'm missing anybody. Did I weld it? Yes, Deuce, I TIG welded it at first, and then I finally unpacked my 2,000 watt laser welder, and I laser welded the recent additions
ahead.
which I
Turn
love
left.
the laser welder. That thing is so awesome. It is so easy to use.
Turn left.
How do you climb out of the seat? Deranged. If you hang around for a few minutes after I park, I can show you. There's a button here that I can hit, and it lowers down into the resting position. And then I'm able to just kind of work my way out. So this is the coolest thing I've seen all week. All week, Chris? Damn it, I need to try harder. But thank you very much, Chris. That's very kind of you. It'd be great for DCS or any flight sim. It is. Mark, it is super fun for flight
Turn
sim.
left.
On the red platform, there's Julian. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. There is a video of my oldest son flying a Cessna and then crashing a Cessna, ironically enough, in Microsoft Flight Sim. But it is great. And your son watches the live. Yeah, Deuce, he's right behind me. Yep, he's back there. Yeah, Holden, I've got the filters and stuff on the mic, so may not hear you. BTA Banging H59 and Guap Uncle, thank you guys for the shares. And Travis, thank you for the share. Let's see if we can get this. That setup is crazy. Thank you, Devil. I appreciate that. That is exactly what I was going for. What do you do for work? Ron, I don't currently work anymore. But previously, I've been in IT for the last 25 years. 15 of which I was a co-owner of a business. And I just tapped the... I sold my business, or my 50% share to my business partner about a year and a half ago. And I've done some stuff since, but for the most part, I don't work anymore. So, got it too sharp, didn't I? Damn it. Man, ever since they added this HDR stuff, I can't see out my mirrors because the lights, the whole lighting system is garbage now. I hate it. We heard him, he was just quiet. Okay, so yeah, Holden, so they did hear you. But yeah, so Ron, I basically live off my investments. So, hey, Mark Johnson, thank you for the Go Popular, appreciate it. And thank you for the twerk, Diesel. That works well for me trying to park. I've borked this whole parking job. I am so sorry to anybody who actually does this for a living. Aldag, thank you for the sub over there. Congratulations on your retirement. You're doing very well. Your sheer hard work is the only way. Yes, I agree. And Lenny, I'm technically I have a job interview on Monday. A gentleman called me that I interviewed with 4 months ago. Ethan DeLeon? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to go to it or not, but he was very kind. He remembered me. He saw my resume and interviewed me months back when I was looking for a job. And he actually kind of created a position that he said that... I'm not even close. Created a position that I'd be suited for, so he wants me to come out and meet the team, and we're going to go out to lunch and all that, so... I do it for a living, and it's a lot easier in real life than it is in the game. Yeah, I think it's harder in real life, but it's probably just because I haven't done it very much. See, I can't see Jack right now. Like, I cannot see. Maybe I'll just turn my lights off so they don't... See how my mirrors come back? It's really dumb. Don't do it if you're hard not to do it. Hard in. Well, if my heart. Okay. Sorry. Not quite getting what you were saying there for a second. Yeah, and that's just it. if I'm going to go to work for somebody, I give it my all. And honestly, I'm kind of having fun doing the streaming thing. I'm definitely not making money doing it on that platform over there. You guys have been generous tonight, which is awesome, but usually I make about 4 cents for a 5 or 6 hour stream. So it's definitely not paying the bills. Can you roll your window down? I can. But it's the that HDR patch that they did, Josh. Whenever my lights hit something, it does the adjustment for your lights, and I can't see out of my mirrors. I could have gotten a BMW M4 F-Gen. Well, deranged. Do exclamation cars, and you'll see what cars I have, and you'll understand why I don't mind spending this on. Oh, I didn't know with your lights on if that. Yeah, I've tried it, Josh. It doesn't, unfortunately. So, how much the rig set you back? Yeah, it is 51 grand. Nope, I tapped the trailer. Damn it. Oh well. Oh shit. Thank you, Deuce. Thank goodness for a clutch. You damn near. Who tuned the Viper? Mark Johnson. The famous Nick D. If you know LS tuners, you know who Nick D is. Nick D over at Cordis Performance did the tuning. Yeah, I mean, I like trucks, but I also like my cars. Damn it, Deuce. Or no, that's Ron this time, not Deuce. Oh shit. Can't put a price tag on happiness. Absolutely, iDrowsy. That is very true. Damn it. Ow. Thank you, Deuce. Appreciate that. How much was it all? 51 grand. Scary AF putting twin turbo on a Viper. It is, Mark. We'll just turn the... Oh, shit. Yeah, it's 902 wheel horsepower. It pretty much wants to kill me every time I hit the gas. What did I hit? Deuce, it was a barrier behind the trailer. Like a giant concrete barrier. I like to stream because it's interactive. Well, that's exactly what I was going for, Ron. I wrote all the software and everything. Let me turn the music off here. Hold on. I was turning that on because I was testing the sound. So, thanks for sharing this with everyone, man. Seriously incredible. Well, thank you very much, iDrowsy. You guys are incredible for hanging out. I mean, really. Because otherwise I'd just be playing a video game. So, let's see. Music volume. That and UI music. There we go. Okay. How much you have on American Truck Simulator? How much what, Diesel? Low boost on 9... Yeah, it is low boost, Mark. I don't have the fuel system to handle over 900. We originally were going for around 750, but after we did the engine rebuild, we put a cam in it, and cryo treated the crank, and it was a kind of a crazy setup. Nick thought he could do the tuning with this stock ECM with that. It was a mild cam, and turns out he couldn't. So then we had to do a full standalone system, which set me back another $8,000 for the standalone system. We ended up pulling out a whole lot more horsepower out of it than we intended. So interactor streams are the only way to go. Well, thank you very much, Deuce. I would agree. I enjoyed it when I'd, be able to like interfere with people's games and stuff. But 4 bolts leads to a yeah, well, Mark, here's the thing. I wasn't originally going to do a rebuild, but there's an oiling problem in the V10. And when they started taking the engine apart to do the twin turbo build, he called me up and he's like, dude, your stuff is shot. Hey, Viking Hammer with 28 viewers. Welcome. Thank you guys for the raid. Welcome in. Well, with 28 people in a raid, I might have to do another run. This always happens, like right at the end. We always get a raid. But thank you very much, Viking Hammer. Welcome everybody. So yeah, we had an oiling problem in the Viper, so we ended up doing a full rebuild, and it just kind of grew from there. But do I enjoy the Cybertruck? I do, Deuce. Travis, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I was going to show you guys though, and I think. Let me make sure the audio mix is here. Hold on. Nope, not that one. Nope. I'm all shaking around here. Sir Truck-a-Lot, thank you so much for the follow over there. All right, so we've got the Google on there. Okay, so, all right. So, we've got this. Cody Mao, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So that was the run where he did the 900 horse. He actually did more. He did like 912 or something like that. But he tuned it back down because the fuel was off a little bit. But here it is, throwing flames with the two-step. And then the blue car, the GTM, I did all the work on that, and I did the Lamborghini transaxle in it. I did the entire, all the fabrication, the whole thing. So. And if you guys want, look up that racing channel and look for that thumbnail. Just look for Factory 5 GTM, and you'll see this is my car. How's your stream been going tonight? It's been going fantastic, Viking. Thank you very much. And you brought an awesome group of people. Those who haven't been around, I'm a new streamer. I'm on a 6 degree of freedom motion rig. I built it myself. I wrote all the programming and everything. You guys can actually send commands to the rig, like that flashbang and all that. I play a lot of games, play American Truck Sim, play Forza, iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Microsoft Flight Sim, Elite Dangerous, BeamNG Drive. We do all kinds of stuff. So that's just awesome. Big Scooby posted a vid in my Discord of your setup. A lot of people really like it. Well, thank you, Big Scooby. Appreciate that. Hey, Fire, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The rig's doing a little dance for you. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do another run here. Maybe we'll do a quick job, see if no, you know what? Screw it. My wife went to sleep about an hour and a half ago, so we'll let's see. We are in Wyoming. Uh-oh. Did I just lose my mouse again? Well, maybe not. I think I just froze up again. This happened earlier tonight, and now this is the second time this has happened. All right, so let me try something. I'll be right back. And someone asked how I get out of the rig. This is how I get out. I'm going to cycle all the USB devices and see if that's what's going on. Nope, I did not get any sound or anything, so it looks like we died. So yeah, that is twice in one night, which is not good. So I'm gonna have to, and see, this is why I don't have a regular streaming schedule. So, but yeah, I appreciate Big Scooby posting that. I'm glad you guys came by. Sorry that it was at such an inopportune time. This kind of frustrates me, but I'll have to figure it out. I'm an IT guy. PC specs, deranged. I've got a 9950 X3D in the gaming PC, 64 gigs of DDR5, 5090 GPU, 1650 watt power supply, dual 4 terabyte drives, one 5th gen, one 4th gen, M.2s. The streaming PC is an Intel i9 14900K, 128 gigs of DDR5, dual 4090s, 1650 watt power supply, dual 4 terabyte, one 5th gen, one 4th gen. So yeah, I heard the mouse disconnect. Yeah, Ron, I think what I think is going on is I think my USB hub in the back here is dying on me. So I might need to, I have extra ones. Make sure all the streams are going. Okay, so once Sim Hub comes back on, I can fire the game back up. But all right, overlay's going. Resize Raccoon's going. Let's start Moza Pit House. But yeah, I've not had as many problems with this until tonight, which has happened twice on stream. And I think it happened one time before, and this was weeks ago. So, Jesus, nice. Thank you for the share. I appreciate it. What's a Resize Raccoon? Ron, that is a program that allows me to run American Truck Sim in windowed mode, but I set the config file to a triple screen size. So it, in Resize Raccoon pumps it out to all triple screens because I do not run NVIDIA Surround because they haven't updated that software in like 15 years. It's garbage. I hate using it. It's buggy. And so I found a way around it, and Resize Raccoon allows me to run pretty much any game triple screen, even if it doesn't support triple screens, within reason. Angel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And also thank you for sharing it again. Is your basement set up for different rooms for the gaming stuff? Looks like that's in just a retang. I'm not sure what you meant at the end there, Deuce, but yeah, so the way the basement is set up here, holy crap. Hacksman 420, TikTok FN Benz, and No Name. Thank you guys for the follows. Let me pick up a job here real quick. So yeah, the basement is mostly gaming. I've got like my full-size Darth Vader down here and stuff like that. I don't want to do an oversized load. Let's do a reasonably short load because I do have to go to bed. But Double Dan Convoy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So let's do Gillette, Wyoming to Riverton. That'll work. So yeah, this gaming PC behind me is the streaming PC, which is also my desktop gaming PC. Behind that is my wife's rig, which is an i9 14900K, 64 gigs, 4090. My sons, two sons have identical PCs as well. i9 14900, 64 gigs. Grayson West, thank you for the follow. And 4090s in their rigs. So Oh, is it a... Looks like that's in a rectangle. Yeah, it's in a little cubby in the back. And then we've got another room. It's set up for my drums and exercise equipment. And then we have another bedroom down here in the basement, which is we're setting up for my wife for her craft room. So...
Let's get going.
And that's her voice in the GPS. Okay. CRX Jackson, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And thank you, Oso. That's too kind of you. Well, that's good to know. It would work for me running 2 screens on any game. Yeah, absolutely, Ron. You can set it, and I can show you on the screen here just before I take off here. So basically, I have the AM trucks for the American Truck Sim. And you can have these presets, and you can do like triple screens, but you don't have to. You can set your window width to a certain window width. Double Dan Convoy, thank you for the rose, appreciate it. And your height, and then how much you want to offset it from your center screen or your main screen. And you can tie it to a process and blow it out to all your screens. So it's a very cool program. The only game I haven't been able to get it to work with so far is Wreckfest 2. Because, man, is the game audio really loud for you guys? Seems really loud for me. Yeah, Sinister, it's okay, good. Sinister, yeah, it's in the thing that's going up. That's scrolling across above my head here. So let me get my sound down a little bit here. Holy cow, thank you, Deuce. Appreciate that. That is bright. Very yellow. What the hell was it? Oh, the sound. That was right. Okay. All right. Not sure what happened there. Okay.
Up ahead. Turn right.
Deuce, it's just police.
Turn right.
Holy crap, we're still 95 miles away. But yeah, then to 50. Well, Deuce, someone was in here earlier, and he did 25,000 of those likes. So the fact that I could even get to 50,000 likes on a live is wild to me, but I appreciate it, you guys. I don't want you guys getting carpal tunnel or anything. So. Well, I'm off to bed. You have a great night there. Thank you, Big Scooby. Appreciate it. Oh, I just ran a red light. Thank you for sharing it on Discord, which led to the raid. I appreciate that. You were awesome. Ron, thank you for the share. Hope you have a good night, Scooby. All right. So this is concerning. Double Dan Convoy, thank you again for that rose. Appreciate it. Uh-oh, Upward Dragon. He's raiding now. Thank you very much. I see that. Thank you so much for the raid. And Double Dan Convoy again. Thank you for that rose. Very kind of you. Moth Bro. All right, Double Dan. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything. Appreciate you hanging out. And I don't know why my screen's going black. That's super concerning because I think that means my capture card is dying. So, how much was the whole setup? It's right above my head, but it was $51,000. All right, that is not good. Is it actually going out? It is for the. I'm on a damn hill here. How'd you make that much? Just working, Cameron? Just drive a real truck, bro. Why, Mr. Walker? I mean, I'm down to have the conversation, but why? You present me with a reasonable reason, and we'll discuss it. Owen, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What do you do for work? Cameron, I don't work anymore. I sold my business, my 50% share of my business to my business partner, and now I live off my investments. Yeah, see, it's, oh, there it goes. And see, I'm doing NDI. Big Head and Carson, thank you guys for the follows. I'm doing NDI to OBS, and OBS isn't blacking out, but TikTok Live Studio is, which means it's my hardware capture card. Yes. Yeah, Dragon, that one of those up there is the ops bot that you recommended. So that's feeding over to TikTok. How much did you make from the share, if you don't mind sharing? I do mind sharing, Cameron. That's entirely too personal. Enough. What I like to tell people, and this leaves it up to interpretation, while I was working, I made millions, and when I sold it, I made millions. So we'll just keep it at that. Yeah, NDI is working fine, Dragon. It's the capture card that's not. So, what kind of motorcycles do you have? I have two myself. Deuce. I don't anymore. I had a Harley Ultra Classic with the color-changing paint scheme. It's a very pretty bike. That's the one I took up to Sturgis. And then I had a brand new Hayabusa. So I liked both the sport bikes. Damn it. This thing's pissing me off. Not gonna lie. It's super pissing me off. I've had so many problems with Elgato capture cards. I just want to like just throw them in the trash at this point. So, Connor, it was a promotional products distribution company. Basically, if you've ever seen the company logo or personalized things like pens or hats or shirts or mouse pads or note paper or anything with a logo on it, basically that's what we did. Angelo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You know what? We're just gonna go because y'all are too busy. The mic is cutting out too when the screen does.
Continue straight.
Sorry. So yeah, what we're gonna do, guys, I was gonna do another load, but this is kind of upsetting me. I have so many technical issues today. I'm going to call it for tonight. So, what's your best advice for the new generation wanting to get their CDL? Doughboy, take it seriously, because you can kill somebody out there. Ant and Casey, thank you guys for the follows. When I was getting my CDL, the guys were sleeping in the back when I was driving. Now, I take that as a compliment because my shifting was so smooth. Because I have no restrictions, so I can do manual. Austin, Mott, and It's Boss Lady, thank you both for the follows. Don't sleep when other people are driving. Pay attention. Use this game. I use this game for. I use the game for practicing. So, will it work good for flight sim? Yes, absolutely, J-Poke. I can actually show you a video. Hopefully, it's a very brief video, but up on the red platform. Oops. Videos. Here is my oldest son on flight sim. You can see it was unfinished. This was before I did the finishing and the paint and all the additions. Pre-trips are just as important in driving. I got 100% on my pre-trip check, my maneuvers, and my drive. J-Pote and Christian, thank you guys for the follows. But yeah, you can see it. It has the long sweeping movements, which is great for flight sim. So, if you have advice for 14-year-old me, I have no dream jobs. I just want to make it to live well. Devin Mugen, thank you very much for following over on the purple platform. I'm sorry my monitors, my capture card is dying. Thank you for that heart me, just me, appreciate it. Tell you what, let me go power cycle this real quick and see if it can at least stop that, because it's just irking me to no end. So I'll be right back. I'm hitting the microphone, I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're back. I lost the game because of the resized raccoon, but yeah, you can see this is the game when I don't have it stretched out to 3 monitors, and you can see how it has the angles all built in and everything. So I got my config file dialed in for sure. Let's see. So we'll kill the game. But yeah, so this is him doing the flying. He ends up crashing, which is kind of funny, but it does great for flight sims. I think the overlay. Yep. Yeah, the overlay died. Yeah, the top is paused. Hold on. Yeah, the top is paused. Hold on. Oh. We're going to have some looping audio there. Sorry about that. It went to my live stream for some reason. All right. Yeah, just all those USB issues tells me I'm having definitely USB problems. Do you have your CDL currently? I still do, even though I only drive from my family's farm. But I long hauled for 15 years and had a company for 9 till my divorce. So my CDL is current Viking, but I'm not going to renew it after my med card cycles after one more year. So I'm about 14 months in with the CDL right now. So I'm not going to renew it though. So. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Dragon. Yeah, that USB power saving thing is not good. And you know what, I should actually. It's funny you mentioned that because I should probably check and make sure, because Windows did an update. They forced those damn updates down your throat, and it always turns itself back on with those updates. So. Yeah, the display's back up and working now. So, let's see. Oh, those are all my lives. Never mind. I do a lot of lives. So yeah, and then this was me doing VR with ATS. And I got smacked into by a damn driver. For some reason, this dump truck decided to plow into me. And you watch the rig in the corner. So that was before I was doing the streaming and stuff, but yeah, there's the other platforms that I built, different designs and whatnot. And you can see this was before we painted and all that. So, but yeah, so the whole work thing, really, my best advice to you is work ethic. Work ethic will get you places. Even if you're 14, if you hate your job, you hate your boss, still do your best and somebody will notice you. It may not be your boss, but somebody will. And then also you can lay your head on your pillow at night knowing that you did your best, because that does make you feel good. But with that notice, it will get you places. So, are all those designs of those systems you make for sale? No, Ron, I don't do this for work. It's just purely a hobby. It's I've got it's like I just make the videos showing my different designs and stuff. I've never actually sold anything, or I've helped people design them. And I've got the CNC equipment for doing all the, that's really loud, doing all the machining. So I can actually, cut out all the metal parts and everything. So, but it's all purely for hobby, for sure. So. Oh, sorry, Dragon. All right, guys. So you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for the raids. I'm so sorry that we had technical issues, but I will be back on pending no more technical issues. And I don't know if maybe it was overheating. I've got a lot of heat blown out from the back of these things with the 3 video cards, the 2 4090s and a 5090. So I kind of pulled it out a little bit, and when I recycled it, and maybe I just need to get some more. Do my feet just? Yeah, they just dangle when I'm just sitting here. Oh, there's yeah. I've got my pedal platform, Owen. But no, I was just dangling them to. I don't know. I'm a twitchy person, I guess. But yeah, I've got a pedal platform that my race pedals are on one side, and then I can take the bolts off, rotate it 180 degrees, put the bolts back in, and there's my rudder pedals on the other side. So then I can switch it from flight to racing reasonably quick. So that's going to be the next design of this is going to be Tom Humphreys. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's going to be a system where it will adjust the entire seating position. All overlay isn't working. All of the stuff like the steering wheel position, the seating position, the foot pedals, or the footboard. It's all going to adjust together, and it'll be upright for things like because I'm in kind of a relaxed position here, but I want it to be upright for things like farm sim and truck sim. Culture, thank you for the follow. And then I want it reclined for like GT cars or Formula cars. So like a Denali, yeah, kind of. But it'll have everything. It'll have the entire thing. I've already got some concepts drawn up in Fusion 360. I just need to figure out a way to hook a servo up to it so I can, control it that way. But you should make a foot platform thing. You have your air control. Well, okay, so maybe you weren't in here, Owen. I already have that. The very early version of it is this. So it's it's already there. But that's what this latest design was meant for, was addressing the issues that I had. But you're on the right track, Owen, for sure. It was meant for simplifying, switching between I'm not everything, but I'm trying. Yeah, it's the previous design. Let's see if I can find it here. So yeah, this is my oldest son. This was years ago though. He's pretty small in this, but he's doing VR with a roller coaster sim, and this was the design beforehand. I had triple 32-inch. But you can see it's all extruded aluminum. Small fortune in bolts. But that was meant to kind of be a test bed for things I didn't like and I did like. Armageddon, thank you. Or Armageddon. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. And you can see it's flipping them all over the place. So it's pretty crazy stuff. So... Martin Luther King, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So yeah, it's kind of evolved over time. And that was I later did some revisions on the filters and stuff. It can be extremely violent. This thing is so powerful and goes so fast. It can hurt you, and you might be able to see, but there's three things anchored in the concrete, and they're basically urethane, like large urethane wheels that are anchored in the concrete to keep this from walking across the floor, because it can not only hop off the ground, even over 1,000 pounds, it'll hop up off the ground, but it also crawls and scoots across the floor, and eventually it would hit the wall. And I don't need the TVs going into the wall or anything, so imagine getting a faulty wire and goes out of control. Not a faulty wire. Bence? Baconi? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Sorry if I butchered your name, but thank you very much for the subscribe. It wasn't really a crossed wire, but I put a parameter in wrong, and it started shaking. And stupid me, I didn't have my emergency stop. I do now, of course. But I have these switches on the wall, and my son had to come over. Stevie Wonder GT, thank you for the follow. Welcome. He had to come over and hit the wires because it was going crazy. But the other night, we did have a problem with BeamNG Drive. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. The sound bar came off. Oh, Ron just flashbanged me. And you can see it cracked this TV and cracked this screen. And that was in BeamNG, and you can see I'm going all over the place.
All right, hold on. Nope. Tell me to hit the switch. Okay.
And see, I hit that switch, but that was $1,100 in damage.
I should have known when I ripped the plug out of the wall.
And yeah, previously on stream, I had everything turned up so far. It tilted back so far that it ripped the power cable out of the wall. That goes to the power strip behind here, and everything on the rig went to. Oh yeah, I got it fixed the next morning. I found there's one TV left in Phoenix of the LG C5. Drove to Best Buy and picked it up. So, Broski, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yes, Owen. I wrote the program. You guys have the ability to see. So, like Broski, the follow triggers a dance, but you guys can make the rig twerk. You can do a flashbang. You can do abduction. The little UFO abducts me. Yeah, Deuce is triggering a self-destruct, I think. Yeah, so this. I wrote all the programs that do this. So.
3, 2, 1.
You should make a place where you can see all the commands. Ron, the reason I don't do that... Okay, so we just had... Okay, so... LaMarche TV, his follow supersedes the other commands. So... But typically, yeah, the lights go off, and then I come back, and everything boots back up. But the reason why I don't have that, Ron, is I get absolutely trolled. Because everyone tells their friends, and then their friends tell their friends. LaMarche, thank you very much for that heart me. Appreciate it. And it becomes just a troll fest. So yeah, I kind of keep them as a little bit of a surprise over on that platform specifically. But yeah, there's abduction, there's twerk, there's dance, there's wobble, there's... I'm thinking the ones that specifically move the rig. Sway, surge, roll, pitch, yaw, and heave. Yeah, see. Everyone loves the flashbang for whatever reason. There's jump scare. There's wow. There's BSOD for blue screen of death. LaMarche, thank you for the trumpet. Appreciate it. So kind. Well, and actually, yeah, and I've got a control panel over here. I can actually show you guys. Maybe. Oh, there it is, over there. Okay. All right, let's see. Run control panel. Where is it? There it is. I wrote this so I could test it while I'm in the... So, let's see. So there's the twerk. You guys have seen that. This is abduction. So the little guy... Okay, well, you just... Adrian ruined it, unfortunately. Holy shit. LaMarche, thank you for that game controller. That's very kind of you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Crazy is exactly what I was going for. So. No, well, but Deuce, it doesn't give the full effect because the tractor beam and the lights and all that, because I coded all of it so it does the sound and everything. All right, so nobody do a command here. All right? So, we'll trigger one more time. So the little guy goes across the screen. You can see he does it at different positions each time. But then he leaves my screen, goes on your guys' screen, and does the little tractor beam. Uh-oh. It's lagging. Yeah, it's lagging pretty bad. I think I might have a memory leak. But it does the whole little effect. There's jump scare. There's wow. That's my cat. There's blue screen of death. That's the lightning scene that Dragon did. What's up, Cameron? Ask your question. Atlas Wave Studios, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. We got static. It'll set my screen to staticky. We got red alert. We got confetti. Helix, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We've got like a police, which is a command that sets the lights to like a police little sequence. Yeah, it's fighting with, because if you guys do the commands over other commands, it gets a little confused. And for some reason now these lights aren't coming back on, which let me, that's my restart screen. And if you look really close, you'll see some little Easter eggs in that too. The snow's still coming down. Damn, Dragon, I'm sorry. Hopefully you guys are staying warm. So for ATS, a shifter with 6 speeds, does it work with 18 gears? It does. So you need a range selector and a splitter to do 18. So basically, with the range selector down and up, that's reverse, right? Then you got 1, and then you do the splitter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Range selector up, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So our splitter's like half gears. Yes, exactly, Cameron. So, and then the range selector does an entirely new range. And then we've also got the cats command. We've got the cars command. I don't have those in my thing here. Let's see. We got some of them don't really work. Like, the Matrix Rain. I don't think I have that working anymore because I got shadow banned for that because it was too close to the real thing. You guys can mess with my mouse. You can make like a mouse circle. It'll move the mouse around. Yeah, there are the cars. I need to get the text fixed. So it's like 9+ gear in the top range. No, it's actually, let's see, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it's 11+ on those upper gears. Because you don't use the down. You don't use the far down on your, when you do the range select up. So. But yeah, if you get a shifter, just make sure it has the range select and it has the splitter. Amazon sells them. It might have like a little, like a rocker switch on the side or something. This is an Eaton shifter from ATS Accessories. Yeah, it'll work with the Logitech as well. It's a separate controller that goes on. So Tony Santiago, thank you for the stream, or following the stream. Riggs doing a little dance for you now. I'm tired. I'm messing up. Thank you very much, Tony. I appreciate it. we're just wrapping up for tonight. I'm just asking or answering questions. People are asking random things. So I've straightened so much steel for eating fuller. I imagine you have, Dragon. Thank you for the follow. I cannot pronounce your name, but thank you for the follow. Rig will do a little dance for you in about 10 seconds. Let's see. What else do we have? Yeah, we got the fart command. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Has a steel beam ever bent before? No. Well, Owen, so the base is very, very thick steel tube. And the upper platform is aluminum. So that was actually just done so that it's a lighter upper portion. So. Because steel on the, I mean, it would do it. This thing will lift over probably almost 3,000 pounds. I've lost, oh, here comes the fart. You should make a sim where you can do a full 360. I've thought about it, Owen, but there's a lot of logistics that go along with that. For one, the spinning cables. So if you really wanted to do it right, you would have a spinning contactor, and that would need a lot of contacts for all of the connections. And you don't want the PC residing on here because this thing crashes around so much it would break things. So the tunnel vision thing, I'm not sure which command that is, but it should do this. Yeah, it just kind of brings in, I need to make it last longer. Kind of, Dragon. Yeah, I mean, that's a very loose way of putting it, but yeah, I mean, it kind of like that. But you need all the electronic connections. Thank you, Red. Welcome back. Well, technically you can do HDMI over network, Owen, but there is delays, and that's not going to work with, especially with like racing games and stuff. That's just not good. So. Then there's the police command, there's rainbow. So like this should do rainbow cycles with the lights. There's spin, wiggle, bounce, roll, fart, abduction, self-destruct, shake, nod, wag, twerk, dance. Rainbow, police, lights. There's a say command. You can make my cat show up. If you do a exclamation say and then a phrase, it'll pop up on my screen. Mofu Horizon. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, you could. But you would need several connections, Dragon. That's the problem. So if you really want it... Yep. Hi. So yeah, that's Pepper. But we use that for like my wife if she needs to get my attention and I'm not reading the chat fast enough. It is a lot of connections, yes. Because I mean, I have... well, thank you, Deuce. I appreciate that. How do your pumps work? Is it fluid? No, it's not fluid, Owen. It is... They are servos. They're electric, purely electric. No hydraulics, no pneumatics, nothing like that. So, and I'm not sure exactly why. I think it has to do with TikTok. It's spaced out, and I need to fix that. But I just got the commands working for you guys over there. So, you know, over on Twitch, we got that working first. So over there, they can... Hello World, yep. Yeah, sorry, Dragon. Those are locked behind. I'll have to gift you a sub. But yeah, we got him for channel commands or channel points over on Twitch. And then YouTube has them, but they're on a pretty long thank you very much, Dragon. Appreciate that. That is awesome. You're so kind. And then YouTube has a bit of a cooldown just because sometimes I get, 40, 50, 70 people in there and they all want to flashbang me and crash the computer and all that stuff. What are the boxes beside? Oh, and so these are the surround. Thank you, Dragon. Appreciate that. These are the surround sound speakers that belong to the sound bar that crashed down and broke my screens. Lolly, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. But the sound bar has been grounded. I need to machine metal mounts for that because the plastic ones basically sheared off and they cost me $1,000. Mofu Horizon, thank you for the flashbang. But I've got a 5,000 watt audio system on this. I've got 1,000 watts going to each of the subs, and then 1,000 watts going to my butt kicker down below me, so it can rattle the fillings out of my teeth. Cameron, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Play the game. Lolly, we are wrapping up for tonight. I will be on tomorrow, but it is past midnight here. It's now 1 o'clock, and I was supposed to get off at midnight. So we're just answering some questions. Your TVs cost over $1,000. Yeah, they were $1,300 a piece, Owen. So about $4,300, $4,400 after tax. Yeah, I've been in the audio industry too, so yeah. That's actually an interesting idea, Owen. I'll have to see if I can. I'll have to talk to the developer of StimHub, but I think he has an API that can make my butt kicker go off. I'll have to look into that. So, where are you streaming from? My basement, fully. I was like, what the hell's happening to my monitors here? Or do you mean like other platforms fully, or what? Yeah, see, for whatever reason, Red, it's not doing the spaces, and it's putting us. It's me trying to figure out TikTok without violating their terms of service. So, what's the difference in the TVs, hertz versus monitors? So, Deuce, these are LG C5 OLED TVs. So they're the blacks, They got really awesome contrast. Every TV in my house is an OLED, except for the 120-inch projector in the bedroom. That's not OLED, but so the OLED makes a huge difference. And then they are 144 hertz on the C5 series. So 144 hertz, I have them at 120, but triple 4K at 120 frames a second is tough even for my 5090. So what location I play ATS2? Fully, I am in Arizona. But yeah, we're just down in my basement. So not gonna lie, I seem like a good dad. Well, thank you, Owen. I appreciate it. Yeah, my boys, I think I'm doing a good job. My oldest is about ready to graduate high school. He's in all honors level or AP, advanced placement, physics, and what else are you doing? Trig? Yeah, he's in all AP classes for senior year. Very, very smart kid. My youngest is 14, and he has been honor roll or high honor roll every year since he's been in school. So he's a bright kid. There's the video of your truck wrap. That's your house in the background. Yes, Deuce, that is. So, yeah, that was, believe it or not, Deuce, that was the first house I bought in my life. Because when I was married to my kid's mom, my credit score was sub 400. Now I have, I think, an 830 credit score, but yeah, I couldn't. My credit was so bad. It was awful. So thank you, Fully Charged. Appreciate that. My setup is coming on and buying stuff little by little. Yeah, that's how it starts, Fully. I was in a stationary Oboto Revolution rig with triple Vizio TVs, and yeah, now I'm doing this. So thank you, Deuce. Appreciate it. Thank you, Cameron. Is that good or bad? I'm 15 years old. Is what good or bad?
I think he means about the low credit score.
Oh, the low credit score? Yeah, so you have to really try it being bad to get that low of a credit score. I screwed myself over for years, and then I worked really, really hard to build my credit back up. And once I got to a point where I could actually buy a car and buy a house, this house was the first house that I bought. And they'll have to haul me out in a pine box because I'm never selling it. So, house has a basement. It's 5,000 square feet. It overlooks the city of Phoenix. It's at the base of the mountain here in Phoenix. Really cool. It's on an acre. It's a custom house, and there's no other house like it. It's pretty cool.
No HOA either.
No HOA, yeah, exactly. Just need one more 32-inch monitor to finish up my monitor. Very cool, Fully. You got your multi-mon config squared away with ATS? If you don't, join my Discord, and I can send you my multi-mon config. I've got it dialed in, so... I'm 18 with a 570 credit score. Yeah, Dark. Well, and 18 with a 500s, that's actually not bad. But yeah, I mean, I went from a 389 credit score up to an 830, and I think 850 is the highest you can get. So, is that a Rolex on your wrist? No, it is an iced out Breitling. I do have a Rolex. I have a GMT Pepsi Rolex. Very proud of it. I'm ordering monitors and stuff tomorrow. Nice. Where's the Discord? Fully, it should be a link in my profile. Yeah, oh, and it's they call it a Pepsi because of the color scheme. You can pull up a picture. It's up in my watch cabinet upstairs, and I'd have to wake up the wife and everything getting into the closet. So, and no, I don't hide my wife in the closet. So, oh, GMT Master 2. So, an image in a new tab. So that is a Pepsi. Just a GMT Master 2 style of a Rolex with the Oyster Band, which very hard to find. I was on the wait list with Rolex for a long time, and they never called me, so I had to pay a reseller. The watch sells for about between $12,000 and $14,000. I had to pay $25,000 for that damn watch. So, how old are you, if you don't mind sharing? I don't. I am 49. Yeah, and then the Breitling is it's a Super Avenger 2, and it has the diamond bezel and the mother pearl face with the diamond hour markings. So I just wanted an iced out watch. So it's kind of a goal. But I didn't buy the Rolex, just so you know. I didn't buy the Rolex and the Breitling and my Tudor, and I've got a few watches, but I didn't buy those until I was 15 years. It was the year before I sold the business. So, but what'd you do for a living to afford all this? Yeah, Timberline, I was a business owner for 15 years, but I've been in IT for 25. I just worked my ass off. Towards the end of my tenure, I was pulling down about $700,000 a year at the business. So first year I was in business, I made $9,000. So it changed a lot for sure. So, wait, do you have a personal? No, a Tudor watch. TUDOR. Owen, it's another Pepsi.
I don't know how well I come across, Owen. I don't have my own motion rig set up. However, my father is building a, 3 degrees of freedom?
Yes.
Motion rig?
Yeah, he's back there explaining. So yeah, he has, I'm building another motion rig for them. It's mostly build. I just need to build the computer, but so yeah, this is a $5,100 watch. But yeah, so I'm building the second motion rig so my wife and kids can play. So. Okay, cool. Yeah, fully charged by all means. Love to help you out with that. So Owen. So that was his answer to that. You're going to work on your way. Very cool, Timberline. So generalized, did you make more while owning the share or selling it? Oh, I made way more selling it. Well, no. I take that back. Like, cumulatively, Cameron, I made about the same. And I don't like to talk the numbers. What I'll say is I made millions while I was working, and I made millions when I sold. So if you're 28 years old with $500K in savings, where would you invest it to grow it? Well, Deuce, if you have that, congratulations, because holy shit. What I would do, really, do not day trade. At 28, you can be a little more risky. So you could do individual companies that are higher risk. But realistically, at $500K, let's see, at 28, by 35, you'd have $1 million if you made about 10 to 12% per year. So 35, you'd have $1 million. 42 years old, you'd have $2 million. That's without even adding anything more to it. That's just taking that $500K. So then 42, you'd have $2 million. By the time you're 50, you would have $4 million in the bank. By the time you're 57, which you're approaching retirement, you'd have $8 million in the bank. And by the time you hit retirement age, you'd have about $16 million in the bank. Just by taking that $500K and making 10 to 12% on it per year. Don't be risky with it if you don't need to. Just look at the big picture. Don't even act like you have that money. My investments, I don't get into them at all. The only time I've ever sold an investment in the recent history was when Nima, one of the cats in the cat command, she went into kidney failure, and I sold some stock so I could keep her alive. And she's still with us today, thankfully. So that's worth it in my opinion. But yeah. Yeah, you are making me think. You're making me do math, Cameron. But yeah, it's basically the rule of sevens. Look that up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a way that you can double your money every 7 years. So, oh, is that what that's? I heard it go off fully. So. How much was your mic? Owen, so this one is a Sennheiser MKH 416, and it's about $1,000. I also have an MKE 600. I think that's like maybe $300-$400. It's a really good mic. And then I've got Shure SM7 on my desktop. So yeah, and I went crazy. I've got the Sony FX3 with the G Master 2 lens for 12 to 24 millimeter. That's about an $8,000 combo on the camera. So that's this one right here. So I wanted to bring quality to the stream. So you think the Hori truck system? Yeah, absolutely, fully. That is a very good system. Now the only disadvantage, fully, is you can't really swap wheels. You can't upgrade it, so to speak. So realistically, if I were you, depending on your budget, I would go for something like an R5 truck combo. which will get you the truck wheel in R5, which is 5 newton meters, pedals. I don't think it has the shifter. It might have the shifter. If it doesn't get the HGP shifter, it's only like $150. And then you can basically, I've got, Alden, would you do me a favor? Can you grab the CS Pro wheel, the one on the bottom? So you can take these off. So you can take these off, and I can slam this on there. And this mount that I designed and machined. I'm sorry, I'm not talking to the mic. The mount I machined and designed here. I can just loosen these up here. My hands are weak. I was drumming last night in a gig, so. And then I can tighten it down. And now I'm in a race position for like BeamNG, iRacing, Assetto Corsa, stuff like that. You can't do that with the Hori. You're kind of stuck with that one thing. So how much G-force does your thingy produce? The motion platform? Shit. Too many. I mean, it doesn't do sustained G-forces, but it will, like I said, it's over 1,000 pounds, and if I do like a hop, it'll hop up off the ground. So it's wild. So I'm going to talk to you off the air. Absolutely, Foley. I'd be happy to get into a voice chat with you. So, but yeah, so we've got this. I've got the wheel. I can do this, and then I've also got a formula wheel over there. Oh, this is Niemer's. This is who I sold stock for. She had a UTI that traveled up into her kidneys, and basically her kidneys were failing, and it was just like a Hail Mary for getting her back, and thankfully she's still with us, so she's a pretty kitty. So she doesn't like being on the motion rig. A voice chat for what? Cameron, so Fully Charged wants to discuss the Hori systems and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we've got the 3 cats, and yeah, I've got a soft spot for animals. So, thank you, Cameron. Appreciate it. Well, thank you very much, Bishan. 3. Appreciate that. But yeah, but yeah, so going back to the whole investment thing, if you have 500,000 at 28, congratulations. Live like you don't have it. Don't touch it. Like, I've got money in investments for the boys, and they both have Vanguard accounts, and they both make over 10% per year, and they've made tens of thousands of dollars since they've been teenagers. So, Bishan, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Am I allowed to do commands while your cat is with you? She does get scared, Owen. It all kind of depends on which cat. Pepper is kind of dumb. She will sit here. Rig's doing a little dance for you, Bishan. Thank you very much again for the follow. Pepper will hang out with me while the rig's going crazy. If I'm even drifting, she'll just sit in my lap. She's a very, very happy cat. So, what's a Vanguard account and how do I set one up? Ron, so a Vanguard account is just a financial advisor. It's a Vanguard. It's a company. It's a lot like Merrill Lynch or, these other companies, but it's just specifically with Vanguard. And they also have what are called ETFs, which are ETFs are collectives of certain things like industries, or there's even one for just technology. There's entire stock market. So it follows the entire stock market. And if the entire stock market is up, your ETF is up. Or it follows just the S&P 500. If the S&P 500 goes up, your ETF goes up equally as many percent. So Vanguard's good, but you know, you can get in. You can do your own trading. I've got a Robinhood account. I've got about $100,000 in a Robinhood account that I do. I also have well into six figures with my asset preservation, wealth, and tax out of Phoenix. Do I make good ROI on your investments or on your stocks? I do. All right, who did I miss on the follow there? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I missed you guys. Jingle Jim, thank you for the follow. Let me see if it actually should be in my history. Hold on. Let's make sure I don't. Oh, and you did a dance. Okay, just making sure. There's Jingle Jim's. Okay. So yeah, I do. I also have private investments. I make probably $8,000 to $10,000 a month off my investments. So, what's my son doing? He's sitting back there with a cat in his lap. So, it is very important, Jingle Jim, for sure. I wish I would have done it sooner. I bought cars. I bought an R35 GTR, and I dumped a whole bunch of money into my cars and stuff, and I should not have. I've made a lot of money on my house, made a lot of money with my stocks, and real estate good to get into. Yes, absolutely, Cameron. I just don't do it because I don't want to deal with renters and all that. And I don't want to deal with flipping houses because you get into short-term versus long-term investments, and that determines how much tax you pay, capital gains tax. So you have to hold them for so long if you want to get into that lower, like 20% tax bracket, which you could be up into 38% if you're really pulling in the cash. And 10% on $1 million is a lot. It's $100,000. So stuff like that would stress me out. So how long did it take that to build? The motion platform, SJ, it was about 3 weeks initially. And then I took it down and kind of made a few more mods on it for another 2 weeks. And then I did the painting and I machined the new wheel mount and all that stuff. Yeah, Deuce, if you have money sitting around doing nothing, at least get it into a money market account or something. At least have it do something for you. Get on Robinhood, throw it into the S&P 500, throw it into a tech ETF. There's a Vanguard, VTI is like the total stock market. There's some tech stocks, ETFs and stuff like that. And yeah, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars since April alone on investments. So never let your money sit around not doing something for you. It's one of the worst things you can do. My uncle got into it. He has million. Yeah. And that's just it, Cameron. It's about the long game. Don't think of this get rich quick crap. It doesn't work. It's all about the long, the long game. Just act like you don't have it. Instead of buying Starbucks, throw it into a Robinhood account. It all compounds and compounding interest. And you guys that are younger, if you haven't learned about compounding interest, it's that whole riddle. Would you rather take $1 million cash or a penny today that doubles every single day for 30 days? And people don't think of that whole concept of compounding money. And so if you make 10% on $1,000, well, the next time you make 10%, it's on $1,100. And then the next time you make it's on $1,210. And then the next time you keep making percent on percent on percent on percent. And it grows ridiculously. So now you just need to add a Camelback. I have one. How much do you think your house is worth? I'm not going to share that, Owen, but it is 7 figures. So I bought it for 6 figures. We'll just keep it at that. So, my step grandparents have like 10 bank accounts with 300K in them each. And see, that's, and no shade to your grandparents, Owen. The fact that they have 10 bank accounts with 300 grand each means they have $3 million sitting in a bank. I would not have $3 million sitting in a bank. You know, FDIC, you're insured up to a 250, which is okay. I mean, 300, 250. But you're not making money in a bank account, even a savings account, unless it's a high yield savings account, which right now the interest rates suck. I mean, they're getting better, but they're still not as good as they were, like, you know, post-COVID kind of stuff. A money market account, you could make, you know, maybe 6, 7. In a good market, you could make, you know, 9% on that. You know, 10% on 30K, that's, or 10% on 300K, that's 30K. You do that across, you're making 300,000 a year with it just sitting there. And it's liquid. So what's a good way for me to make $700 in a few months as a 14-year-old? Cameron, that I'm not sure, to be honest with you. That age is going to be kind of difficult. I tried to get a job around that age, and it was so hard for me. But gig work. If you can find gig work, Home Taylor 911. Thank you for the follow over on that purple platform. Welcome. It's turned into Financial Hour for some reason, but yeah, just gig work would be a suggestion for you, Cameron, because a lot of times you can get around the age limitations there for that. So, yeah, I do landscaping right now, but I feel I'm not charging enough. And that's just it, Cameron. Don't, you know, if you do something well, don't ever do it for free. Don't give away your secrets. And if you think you do something well, watch everyone around you and figure out what they're not doing and do it better. And that's what I did in the business that I was in, the promotional products. I did things nobody else did in the industry, and it paid off for sure. But people would come in and try to, you know, glean information and get the secrets and stuff. And it's like, my business partner and I only told one person what we did. And he was one of our employees, but he was also a family member of my business partner. And he now is making a very, very good living for himself straight out of the gates when he used our secrets. So if you figure that out, yeah, just harness it and figure out what everyone else is doing and just do it better. And that could be mowing lawns. That could be painting houses. That could be picking up dog crap. If you figure out how to do it better, you will get noticed. And if you have good work ethic, you'll get noticed. So, want to put me up drifting while you talk? Sure. And actually, if you're streaming Dragon, I could raid India. If you're streaming Dragon, there we go. Oh, it's me. Let's see. Raider dashboard. Stream manager? Yeah, it is. There we go.
Yeah, Dragon did end up raiding you.
He did raid me, but I'll raid him back. So.
Counter raid, go!
You did raid me. Because I feel like making more money shoveling is not great when mowing lawns is more time consuming. It's all about what you feel your time is worth. All right, so Upward. You're not streaming Upward Dragon. You're not going back live? Oh. Well, we need to find somebody to raid. Because I'm tired. It's 1:30 here. I'm super tired. I was drumming for 3 hours last night, and it just absolutely killed me. But let's see what we got here. All right, so that's not English. Did you see my comment, or is it getting flagged. It might be getting flagged. Can you give us how much it costs like yours for a newbie? Devin, my setup was about 51 grand. So
Owen's saying you should have some background music.
but let's see. You should play music in the background at a decent voice so we can hear. But yeah, oh, and I'm working on multi-track systems, but some of the platforms that I stream on don't like music and will strike you down. So yeah. So I will be doing that, but I'm working on everything else. And it has been, let's see, anybody that we're following? Farm Guy. Run and Gun Tiff. What's Run and Gun Tiff doing? Marvel Rivals. Farming Sim. 15 viewers. Mad Matt. GP Gaming. That's Raft. Euro Truck Sim. For 21. Let's do Euro Truck Sim. Farming Guy. All right, so I'm not going to play. Well, he is playing music, so I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but we're going to raid into it. Thank you, Dragon.
Wow. While I'm behind him, too.
Yep. They absolutely do. I raided into a guy the other night, and he, like 15 seconds of music got me a strike on the red platform. So can you enable full screen? Thank you for the flashbang. Appreciate it.
You only just started, didn't you?
All right, here we go.
Thanks for the follow. Nation the rig.
Big Cosmo 19. I think that's over on the other platform, though.
Can you feel that control racing? We're flying, we're out of control. Thanks for the follow.
No excuses. How time flies. That's exactly right, brother. Thank you for the raid.
Do you make decent money from streaming? I do not, Cameron. Tonight,
Stream, and I hope you haven't
I might have made a quarter, like 25 cents. 84 cents? Okay, so 84 cents, but that's because everyone's been super generous.
Thank you, Dave. Hope you had a good stream, my friend. Hope you had a good stream. I just gotta drive down into the repair place. I need to get.
So, but yeah, so streaming is not a thing. And when people are generous with me, which there have been quite a few, I do pass it on to other streamers. Around Christmas time, I doled out about $5 grand to fellow streamers. So, wait, how do you raid? I'll need, yeah. Oh, and that's on the purple platform. I don't think you can raid on Double T, but yeah. So I try to be Dragon. I'm still working on that package for you, by the way. Yeah. Oh, and so with the purple app, what you do, I believe it's creator. No, maybe it's I think it's Stream Manager. So Stream Manager, you want to bring up your quick actions, and under the quick actions, you'll have a raid channel. So. But I didn't know how to do that until recently. I think, wasn't it you, Dragon, that helped me with that? So I've had viewers and followers and stuff and friends help me learn how to do the rating and drifting and cars and all kinds of stuff. Wait, I'm going to get on Discord. I'll DM. Okay, yeah. I've got a few DMs here I got to address. So, but if you don't have quick options, then you'll have to add it to the layout. Yes, exactly. All right, everybody. So thank you all very much. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Red platform, you guys are awesome. Purple platform, very awesome. Thank you for all the raids. And on Double T, you guys are awesome. Thankfully, I was not shadow banned tonight. I'm very grateful for that. Those of you that shared gifts, I appreciate it. Like I said, I make sure to bank that up and I pay it forward to other small streamers. So can you send your Discord in chat? Holden, can you? Well,
I can't type in here. You want me to?
no. Go, bring up the chat options. Go to where it says live chat on the right. On the right. On your other right. There you go. Go up to where it says live chat. See it? The cog right there. The gear. Click the gear. Now, add comments as creator. Set that on. Now you can, you should be able to get the invite link.
Yep.
So, oh, okay. No, Dragon already got it. So,
Thank you, Dragon.
yeah, thank you, Dragon. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you guys so much. And I'm gonna go get some sleep, and if pending no technical issues, we'll be back on tomorrow. So, yeah, Dragon trying to tell him to go look on his right, and he's looking on his left. I mean, I just got done saying how smart he is. So yeah,
This always happens.
yeah, it does.
Curse me.
It's performance anxiety. So cool. All right, you guys. Thank you very much. Have a good night. I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you again. You're all very kind. Be nice to each other. Say something nice to somebody. It might make their day, their week, or their year. We'll catch you later.